Hey friends, let me know if y'all can hear my voice in the chat. Give me some thumbs up or some purple hearts if you can hear my voice in the chat to let me know we can get this conversation rolling. I tried to be on time. It's 12:03. I ain't running too late, so I should be good on time. I just don't know if y'all can hear me. So let me know if you can hear my voice in the chat. Give me a purple heart. Maybe can't nobody hear me, y'all, because I don't see nothing. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so my friend, hey friends. Let me see. Cake and Bake. Cake and Bake 1 is in the building. Thank you for showing up, friend. And my friend Kenya Wynn is in the building, or Wine. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Kenya Wynn or Kenya Wine is in the building. Thank you guys for throwing in the purple hearts. I appreciate y'all. And hopefully that means y'all can hear me. So I want to be talking to myself. I hope that means y'all can hear me. And the purple hearts, I hope y'all was responding to me saying y'all can hear me. And if not, then this is going to be terrible because I'm still talking and y'all don't hear a damn thing. So I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see. Welcome back, friend. Hey, my friend Ebony. Hey, friend. Hey, Ebony girl. It's good to see you, child. Says, welcome back, friend. Come on and get me through these last 2.5 hours of work because I know it's going to be 3 hours. Child, look, with the conversation we need to have, you already know how we get down over here real 2D. Ain't no telling how long we're going to be on this computer, okay? My friend Callie girl is in the building with the purple hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for following through. I kind of did this one at the last minute. I was supposed to come back next week, but with the chitter chatter going on with this video, baby, I had to come back this week, okay? My friend Chocolate Kisses is in the building. Thank you for following through. Says, hi, D, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. Happy New Year to everybody that's here. Happy New Year to everybody that's falling in or that's going to come through. I appreciate y'all for coming through. There's 26 people in here already so far. Happy New Year to each and every one of y'all. If you're here, please make sure you like the live stream. That's the way we keep the conversation rolling. And, baby, don't be afraid to chime in. If you're new here, say what you got to say in the chat, and we're going to talk about it, okay? I usually give my little disclaimer. If you talk in the chat, I talk back. So we usually keep this thing rolling like a phone call. The more y'all talk, the more I keep talking. Some of my friends be asking me to be damn quiet. So, hell, y'all going to have to stop talking if y'all want me to stop talking, okay? That's how we work, okay? My friend Courtney Collins is in the building with the purple hearts. Thank you so much for following through. I appreciate y'all. My friend Ebony, my friend Callie Girl, Chocolate Kisses, Courtney Collins. Let me see who else we got in here. I don't want to miss nobody. Hold on. My friend Kenya and my friend Cake and Bake. I appreciate y'all. And everybody else that's in the chat, I appreciate y'all too. Don't feel like you have to chime in the chat. Just come on through and listen to the conversation if that's what you're comfortable with. My friend Callie Girls in the building says, hey y'all and Happy New Year. Hey friend. Kimmy does. Look, child, I can't even see it. It's the new year and baby, I might need glasses. Hold on, let me turn the light up on my computer. My friend Kimmy does MS. Thank you for following through. Says, hey, y'all. Hey, friend. I appreciate you for coming through. Hopefully, each and every one of you guys are enjoying your new year. My friend Queen Chelsea is in the building. Thank you so much for following through. My friend Queen Chelsea with the purple heart says, Happy New Year. Thank you, my friend Queen Chelsea. And I'm going to give you a special shout out because you damn sure did tell me yesterday, make sure I have my bottle of water. And I told you I'm going to have 2, friends. So, you know, I got you. My bottle of water is right here. Okay. My friend Chocolate Kisses is in the building. Says Kimmy, says, hey to my friend Kimmy. My friend Sonia C is in the building. Says, long time D. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for following through. I appreciate you for coming through. Like you said, child, it's been a long time. And I appreciate y'all for coming through every time I fall through. I know it'd be far and few in between. But, baby, when I come back, y'all show up. And that definitely puts a smile on my face to see my friends coming back. Let me see my friend Helen Hicks. No, really, though, before I even move on from that, I truly, truly appreciate y'all because I know I be hit and miss and I'm coming back. And sometimes I don't come back for a minute, but I try to make my way back. And each and every time I come back and I see y'all come through with the support and the love and the conversation and the laughs, it truly does warm my heart because this is a little community that I built and y'all don't have to spend y'all time with me, but y'all do. And when y'all see me pop up, even if it's been forever, y'all still come and spend y'all time with me. And I truly, truly love y'all for that. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. My friend Helen Hicks is in the building. Says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Hold on. Look, child, I ain't touched this computer in a minute. So it's gonna be a little session here before we figure this out. Let me see. My friend Helen Hicks is in the building. Says, Happy New Year. My friend Shonda Tay says, D, hey Bookie. Hey friend, it's good to see you as well. My friend Kimmy does it says, hey boo. My friend Queen Chelsea says, I got you always, boo. Definitely. My friend Queen Chelsea been reminding me to get my water every live stream, okay? Anytime she show up, she gonna tell me to get my water, and I be needing it, because, child, I be on here. When I say I'm a choke, if I don't got the water, that's what's gonna happen on every live stream, and it has happened, okay? So if she don't remind me to get my water, it's always a problem. But every time I start, I make sure I grab one, specifically because my friend, make sure she remind me. And if she don't remind me, or if she don't get a chance to, like I said, I'm already on it, just because she always remembered to remind me. So that stay on my brain. My friend Queen Chelsea says, miss you, girl. I miss y'all too. As you can see, we 10 seconds in, and I done already started running my mouth a mile a minute, okay? My friend Shonda Tay says, we miss you. I appreciate y'all. I miss y'all too. My friend Sweet Life says, hey D, Happy New Year. I was just cussing you out. Says, I was just cussing you out. Look, I said, look, I was just saying, I know I be few and far in between, but baby, when I come, and y'all sure do come, and y'all come, and y'all be cussing, and y'all be fussing, but I be needing the ass whooping too, so I can't even run from you, child, okay? I cannot even run from you. I appreciate you, girl. I truly, truly do. My friend Shonda Tay says, we miss you. I truly miss y'all. And like I said, I be gone, and I be, baby over here talking too much to this man, and he be ready to leave the house, go find something else to do, so I'll be having to come back to talk to y'all, because he for damn sure don't want to talk about Gina and them. So, child, you already know I'm coming at some point, okay? Let me see. So before we get into the discussion, I just want to let you guys know what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to be talking. I know the thumbnail has Gina and a boo on there. That's not her boo. So don't. I know somebody gonna come for me in the comment section and say, "Oh, that's not him," or "Oh, that's him. What's his Instagram?" I don't know that man in the thumbnail. I just threw somebody in there because he was a YN, and you know Gina level YN. So I just threw that in there to be funny. But we're going to touch on her relationship in this, the comment section, because I'm curious about the comment section. And then we're going to touch on Lily a little bit too. And then anything else y'all want to chime in the comments, y'all already know how we rock. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're going to talk about. So let me see. Before I get the chatting, child. My friend Queen Chelsea says, these content creators been showing their ass on Beyonce internet. Child. They've been cutting up, and it's been entertaining. I ain't even gonna lie, it's been entertaining. The cutting up has been entertaining, and some of it has been ridiculous. Some of it has been a shit show, and child, some of it has just been. Some of it, I guess, some of it needs to be done, I guess, for the level up. But to be honest, I don't even know if some of it is worth it, because this is people's real life, and I think sometimes these cameras get people to move in a certain type of way, and then they forget who they truly are, and they start building character on some bullshit and forgetting where they really trying to go in life, because we all trying to make it somewhere, whether it be heaven's gates or a nigga draws. We trying to make it somewhere. So at the end of the day, I think we watching people get in where they fit in the direction they trying to go, if you understand what I'm saying. Hell, if you trying to be the one on the internet and you trying to get attention for everything under the sun, we seeing some people do that. If you trying to get in heaven's gates and you trying to, walk a straight and narrow path, we seeing some people do that. But baby, showing out on Beyonce internet, my friend Queen Chelsea done started the conversation. Okay, let me move on before I get to talking too much. I already know how I get. Somebody say one thing and here we go. Okay, my friend Sweet Life 22 says, like the live chat. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Everybody, make sure that you hit the thumbs up on the live chat. I truly appreciate everybody for being in here. It's 83 people in here, baby. I didn't know how many people were showing up, but like I said, anybody who showed up, I appreciate y'all. I truly, truly do. So please make sure that you like the live chat. And I also am gonna be putting some of the comments up here on the screen. So if I put your comment up there and you don't want your comment up there, immediately say, baby, take it down. Okay, I don't want my comment up there. Okay, but I know some of y'all like to be more discreet with your conversation, and some of y'all don't give a damn. So I respect everybody's wishes. My friend Queen Chelsea says, hey, everyone, please like the live stream. Thank you so much. Please, please, please make sure you like the live stream. Y'all, if you in here and you enjoying yourself, make sure that you like the live stream. I appreciate my friends for always reminding everybody that. My friend Chocolate Kisses, my friend Chocolate Kisses is saying what's up to her. Girl, Sweet Life. Let me see. And then you guys already know, I usually just kind of, if you're talking to somebody else, I'll skip over those comments. No disrespect. We're just trying to keep the conversation rolling because I already talked too damn much in the first place, y'all. Let me see. My friend, Mia Unicorn is in the building. I appreciate you for following through. Says, hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, I appreciate you for coming through. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for spending their time in here with me today, because it's a million other things you could be doing besides listening to me run my damn mouth about these people. And child, for the fact that y'all even give a damn and want to talk to me, I truly appreciate y'all for that. My friend Queen Chelsea says, Lily has humbled herself and I've been loving her blogs. Others should definitely take heed. That was definitely one of the conversations for today. One of the conversations for today was definitely a Lily topic because I've been kind of just based on the action and what the reaction she's receiving has been interesting to me. So that was something I wanted to touch on too. My friend Queen Chelsea then took all the damn conversation. Look, she like, if you don't get the damn conversation started, child, I'm gonna get it started for you. Okay, my friend, look, I'm gonna get it started too because, like I said, I know I'll get to talking too damn much, and this is how we be in here for so damn long because I talk too much. I talk too damn much. I'm sorry, y'all. At the end of the day, I be trying, but y'all know how I am. Sorry. My friend Sweet Life 22 says, hey, Chocolate. My friend Shonda Tay says, like the live, y'all. Please do like the live stream. I appreciate y'all so much for showing love and support and making sure y'all remind others to show love and support too. My friend Nicole Johnson's in the building with the purple hearts. And my friend Static 716 is in the building and says, we with the shit, okay? I appreciate you, friend. I appreciate y'all for being with the shit and full of shit with me, okay? Because we be having a great time doing it all. So let me tell you guys what the topics were for today, and then we're gonna jump into this conversation, child, because I don't want to have y'all on here for 3 hours for real. Now, will I? Probably, but I ain't trying to, okay? It'd be an accident every time, but we be having a good time. Let me see. So my topics for today. Oh, my first topic that I wanted to hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. My friend Queen Chelsea says viewers like authenticity, not that fake-ish. Most definitely. Authenticity is what's gonna get you where you're going every time. And I feel like with the way YouTube and social media and stuff is going, shit is getting so out of hand with people being unauthentic. It's just, that's what a lot of people are craving now. And people getting so much love and attention for it, it's making it hard for people to even care to be authentic. So I'm feeling that because there's a lot of fake shit going on. And I feel like it's getting praised so much. People don't give a damn about nothing authentic at this point. So these topics that the first thing I wanted to say really quick is I have noticed, not a lot, but I have noticed that there's a few people specifically, and I'm not saying anything. I'm not like calling you out in a negative way. I'm just saying that I think you guys are kind of confused about my channel and other people's channel, because I noticed that some people will come to my channel and address me as other reactors. And not in a negative way, but just saying like, oh, hey, girl, this is what I think about the topic that you said. Or they might say something about something that was shown or said on somebody else's video, and they might think that it was me that was saying it. So they'll come and respond to me as if it was my video that they're talking about. And it's happened a few times, and I just be trying to make it clear that my channel, my only channels that I have is Real Tea with D and Real Tea with D TV. So if you are watching another reactor's channel and it doesn't say Real Tea with D or Real Tea with D TV, and she ain't talking too goddamn much, it most likely ain't me. So I don't know why or how other people are getting confused, but I mean, there are two very specific people that do make other reaction videos about the people that I speak about, and those are the two people that people usually tend to refer to me as, and those women are over there doing their thing. I'm not saying anything about them and their content. I'm just saying that somehow people are coming to me and confusing me with them. And so they'll come to me and say, hey, so-and-so, I noticed on your video you said this. And I'm like, no, I never said that. Or I noticed on your video you showed this. And I'm like, no, I never showed that. And then eventually I'll come across the fact that they got it off of somebody else's video. But like I said, my channel is Real Tea with D, or Real Tea with D TV is the backup channel. And those are the only channels. So I just don't want anybody confused about who I am versus who somebody else is, or my opinion versus somebody else's opinion, because we might share a lot of the same opinions, or we might not share a lot of the same opinions, but I just want everybody to be understood for what opinion they have across the board and not be confused, because, they deserve their credit for the work that they do. And baby, I want mine too. Okay. So at the end of the day, like I said, nothing negative on the people who are getting confused or the people they're confusing me with. I don't have a problem with any of that. I just wanted to clarify so that if you guys are trying to speak to those people or respond to them, you can respond to them so that they're getting your comments so they can respond back to you. Because sometimes I'd be confused on how I should even respond back, because I'm like, well, damn, I don't even know what to say about this because they're not talking about me or my video. So I don't even know what I'm supposed to say, So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that really quick. But let me move back onto so that was my first topic. I just wanted to clarify that. So if you're looking for the other ladies, just know if it doesn't say Real Tea with D or Real Tea with D TV, you're probably watching somebody else. And if you don't want to watch me, that's fine. If you're not meaning to come over here, that's fine too. I'm not forcing you over here. I'm just trying to steer you in the correct direction that maybe this is not the channel that you were looking for. Let me see. Let me get back to the comments, child, before I start talking too much, and then I'll tell y'all what the rest of the topics were today. My friend Nicole Johnson with the purple hearts, I appreciate you for being in the build. Oh, I did read some of these. I'm sorry. My friend Shonda Tay. Oh, some of you guys are speaking to each other. Sorry. My friend Denny Moss is in the building. Said, cousin is back. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for following through. You know, I always appreciate you. Hey, cousin, it's so good to see you back in the building because, honey, I've been noticing that every time I get on YouTube, I'll see different creators that that are in my chat or that I speak to often when I'm on here, and you guys have been uploading. And I know I don't always comment, but I'm always watching and I'll always send a like. And you guys have been uploading, you guys have been doing your thing, and in 2026, keep doing it. Keep working on it because y'all are, and if you don't know my friend Denny Moss, go definitely subscribe to her channel. She's educated, she's beautiful, she's doing her thing, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. If y'all enjoy the other ladies, I definitely think you'll enjoy her channel and her energy as well. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, keep your comments in order, please, and thank you. Oh, keep your commentators in order, please, and thank you. Look, child. My friend said, keep your commentators in order, okay, child? My friend Denny Ma says, thank you so much, cousin. You are appreciated, and I appreciate you so much that I got to show you love, cousin. You already know. So, y'all, these topics, at least, like I said, we got a few things that I wanted to touch on as far as other people, but I wanted to start on the Gina topic. I don't know if I should start there because maybe we might not get to the other stuff. So, I'm going to start a little bit with the first topic that my friend Queen Chelsea mentioned, which was the Lily topic. So I was thinking that Lily has been doing, first of all, I don't know whose comment this was that I saw under Lily's channel. It was probably one of y'all. And if it was you, raise your hand because, honey, your ass is crazy, okay? Lily posted a video and she had been, she getting herself back together. She's, her relationship is going well. She been getting back out. She been doing her hair. Baby, what the fuck one of y'all get in this lady comments for and say, Lily, I love you so much, but lately those wigs have not been it. LOL, either be looking cheap or not laid right. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm like, what the hell? First of all, you already know. I don't know what the hell Lily be doing when she read these type of comments, but I'm like, you already know. Either you finna get blocked or that comment is finna be deleted. I thought that shit was so funny. I ended up screenshotting it and saving it because I wanted to bring it here just in case one of y'all wanted to raise your hand and say, baby, that was me. Because that tickled me, child. And I be wanting so bad to get under these videos. Look, child, I caught myself this is how I found out the comments was off for the Gina video. This is why this video that y'all own right now is titled what is titled. Because my crazy ass be finna go to these people comment sections and leave comments. And then I be realizing as soon as they see that purple circle that say real T with D, they are going to block my ass. So I be like, damn, I can't even leave a comment because they gonna think I'm crazy. But I mean, shit, I don't got no backup channel. I be wanting to leave a damn comment on the channel I'm on. Shit, this is the only channel I got, so that's the channel I'm rocking from, okay? But that's how I found out the Gina video was off because I was for damn sure that was gonna be the first time I got up under that video and had something to say. And it wasn't even gonna be nothing negative. I'm not saying I was gonna go in there and say anything negative, but I definitely had an opinion or two, okay, child? And I wanted to share it. But I know a lot of y'all had an opinion, which is why them damn comments was off. So that's why we made this video today. Because I was wondering, we know Gina's favorite thing to say is, oh, I'm not afraid of no comments. The last time when Jen took her video down, she said, oh, her skin is not as thick as mine. So, I understand why she took the comments down, but I think she should have left them up. Well, baby, where them comments at? Where is the comment section? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If that skin's so thick, honey, where the hell is the comment section? Because she done silenced her thick besties all for this nigga. And I'm like, oh, so now we can't have an opinion because this man is involved. So that's that was my little thought process behind it, is because based upon what's happening and what's being said and what's being done and the way that it's happening and being said and being done, baby, you knew them comments was finna be hell. And I don't know. They might have been, I'm sure they would have been 50-50 because she got the people that ride for her and then she got the people that come, stick it to her tough. But them comments was definitely going to be interesting. And I definitely feel like that's why she turned them off. Maybe she's going to come in another video and how she'll usually come back and say, oh, well, it's not because of that. Or, she might try to fluff it up and give a little story of why she kept them off. But Hell, you done turned the comments off. You ain't showed this man face the whole vlog, but you done showed the whole family. I don't know if it was the nigga family, his friends, or who it was, but you done showed us the whole goddamn table full of people. We done seen the naked granddaddy with pulling his shirt up and he talking about he finna walk around his house. We done seen all them. So hell, if I know what Johnny and Uncle Terry look like, if I put two and two together, we probably gonna figure out who this man is. But we spent so much time covering this man's face up as if it's that important. I don't know. If the nigga's taking, he's taking, and baby, by the way he be talking, he sound like he wants some attention. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I wasn't even supposed to get this far this fast. I just got to talking and forgot what the hell I was supposed to be talking about. Hold on, let me scroll down, because I'm over here talking to my fucking self, not even paying attention to if y'all talking back, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me scroll up. This how y'all know. This how you know I've been waiting to say something to somebody, because I ain't even paying attention to if y'all talking back. My ass is just over here having a damn conversation. Let me see. My friend Shonda Tate says they don't think we can tell through over the filtered lens. My friend Denny Ma says cousin is back. Oh, maybe I did. Let me see. Oh, I think I did read some of these. Let me see. And look, y'all, this will happen every time. Every time I haven't been on this computer in a minute, this will we get over here and get the fumbling. I'm talking, can't use the damn computer, but we getting there, y'all. The longer we on here, look, this is me trying to talk y'all into staying on here for 3 hours. Look, the longer y'all stay on here, the better it'll get, because I'll be able to adjust, because it's been a long time, right? Right? Yeah, that makes sense. That's why we be on here for so damn long. Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsea says, yeah, she was struggling for a little minute, but I think she was really depressed. Most definitely was depressed. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody goes through their little, barely go through their little situations. And that's us being human. So we got to give everybody their credit for that. And that was definitely something that I wanted to touch on too, as far as the Lily topic. So now that you got me back in order, friend, we're going to get on that, because that's what I was actually supposed to be talking about before I started running my damn mouth. My friend, my friend Queen Chelsea says, I don't even think she's trying to be funny. My friend Queen Chelsea said she was barely brushing her teeth, D. Now look, she sure did say that they had to tell her to get in the shower, and she didn't want to brush her teeth and wash her face because that felt like it was too much and it was a task. So that was definitely depression creeping up on that ass. And it's not funny, because that shit ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, definitely going through it, but authentic as a motherfucker. And that's why I really rock with Lily. It's funny, and as silly as I be, that's why I really rock with Lily, because we are human. And whether we gonna jump on the camera or get on Instagram and show our most fucked up moments, baby, we got them. We having them. So why not, be authentic enough to show other people that you have yours too? And that's what's happening. And that's what I was touching on a second ago, is when I was saying we want everything to be so damn perfect. We're not going to get reality out of nothing. With the way these people are getting rewarded for being fake as fuck, baby, please. We don't stand a chance over here trying to have some damn sense. We over here getting swept under the rug for whoever the fuck is coming with a BBL and a braid down, baby. Okay, shit. We don't got a chance in hell. Let me see. My friend, let me scroll down. Hold on, let me click this so it'll be easier. Okay, my friend Kimmy Does says Prison Bay. Prison Bay, it definitely sounds like he might have hit the yard. I don't know what that man got going on, but I feel like he definitely is seeking attention. He is seeking attention. The way he talks, the way he addresses her, the topics he wants to touch on, baby, the topics he wants to touch on when it's other people in the house, the topics he wants to touch on that camera, knowing that it's a motherfucking grown child involved in this shit and sees some of these things and hears some of these things. I just think it's disrespectful for a man. And that's just what it is. And look, don't try to get me started, because that's a topic for 2 hours from now, okay? I'm trying to jag y'all on this shit so we can stay on here for another 2 hours. We're going to talk about that in 2 hours so we can stay on there for that last third hour, okay? Let me see. I'm joking. Look, don't take me serious. Y'all know I'm joking. But I'm definitely going to touch on that, because, child, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. My friend Shonda Tate says, no, naked uncle. Baby, yes. I'm like, you done showed the whole damn family, but you're trying to hide this nigga. Child, please, okay? Let me see. My friend Nicole Johnson says, he just came home. Now, look, is that for real? Did he just come home in real life, or are we joking? Because if he just came home in real life and this is what's going on, she done went from white superiority and privilege to who the fuck who the fuck couldn't have grabbed that? I mean, like, damn, I don't know. And I'm not saying nothing about the man. I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. I haven't looked him up or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, from what it sounds like you was getting a little bit more respect from that white man. And now that sounds terrible. I'm like, that sounds bad as fuck. But I'm saying, honestly, the butt naked bent over the shoulder wasn't as aggressively over sexualized as this man has been in the last 2 fucking times I done heard him talk to her on that camera. So like I said, I'm trying to hold that off until that topic comes up. But let me run through these comments so I can stay on subject. My friend Chocolate Kiss says he wants attention for real. Definitely attention like a mug. My friend Queen Chelsea says, give the internet about 7 days and they'll know. Baby, look, they'll know who he is. They'll know who he is because they done found out about Teacher Bay over there. They done found this man whole goddamn life. So like, if they can figure that whole situation out in no time, like my friend said, give it 7 days, baby, we gonna know everything. My friend, we're going to know everything, plus the girlfriends, plus the baby mamas, plus how much time. If he did go to prison, baby, we're going to know it all, okay? My friend Cali Girl says, and baby, I'm sure I ain't even to say all that. I'm like, look, I'm not going to say nothing I ain't supposed to be saying. That's it. My friend Cali Girl says, we know what he looks like, and it's not good. See, now, that's interesting, too, because, you know what? Look, fuck my little topic list. We just going to go on what y'all talking on, because at the end of the day, if I keep trying to touch on the topics I'm trying to touch on, I'm going to end up on here for 4 hours because I'm going to have some shit to say about what y'all saying. So we just going to roll with what y'all rolling with, and we're going to take it like that. And if we get to the topics I have on here, we'll get to them. But because this is too interesting, okay? So at the end of the day, we stuck on this. My friend said, we know what it looks like and it's not good. Now, I've been getting mixed reviews. Somebody sent me a message and said, go to so-and-so's. Now, I ain't going to say whose video. If y'all you figured it out. Y'all figured it out, but it's the other nigga with the glasses that fuck with one of them ladies, okay? So y'all put 2 and 2 together. And he like watching them shake ass in the club. So y'all put 2 and 2 together because the last time I said something about this motherfucker, they came over here trying to cuss me out about her husband, child. And I wasn't even one to say the shit. So there. But yes, somebody said go to so-and-so's blog and you'll see him. He has on the gold pajamas and he was at the table throwing the dice. So I go over there, scroll over there. First of all, she said go see him and he's cute. That's what she said. Then I had somebody else send me a message and say, oh, go to so-and-so's blog and you'll see him, and he ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people saying he's attractive, some people saying he's not. I didn't get a chance to see him on Jen's blog that she uploaded and then ended up editing because she had already edited by the time people were sending it to me. So I didn't get a chance to see him on there. But is that the same man that was in the club from that vlog? If you guys watch the vlog of baby, fuck it, Lou. Okay, he a damn YouTuber too, so he could get it too. At the end of the day, Lou's vlog, Drea husband. If y'all seen Lou's vlog, is that the same man that was in the club from Jen's video? Because then I had a lot of people that were telling me, no, in the club, that wasn't her boyfriend. That was the dude from the podcast that she'd be going over there to visit sometimes. So I don't know, because I haven't seen all 3 of those things consecutively enough to put all 3 of those things in order to say if it was him or not. But y'all let me know if it's the same man on all 3 occurrences. Let me see. My friend Callie Girl says, okay, so she says, we know what he looks like and it's not good. So y'all let me know if y'all think he look good, the ones that have seen him. My friend Cake and Bake says, take your time. We here. I appreciate you, friend. I really, really do. I really appreciate that because like I said, I like to talk about what y'all like to talk about, and shit, if we don't get to the topics I have over here, we don't get to them. So whatever y'all want to talk about, that's how we gonna roll. And then these topics will wait for another time because I just like to keep the conversation rolling. So like you said, take your time. Whatever y'all want to do, I'm gonna do. So I appreciate that. My friend Sweet Life says, respectfully, if you don't want to have a long life, if you don't want to have a long life, don't read all the comments. Some are what you talked about already, just a suggestion. Thank you for saying that too, because she's saying because some of the topics are topics I've already touched on, then I don't necessarily have to kind of chime in on those. So I just, y'all know how I rock over here. I just don't want anybody to feel skipped over or unappreciated because I just like to talk to everybody. So thank you for letting me know that I don't always have to chime back in if you guys have already, if we've already touched on that topic. And y'all don't be afraid to give suggestions or tell me how you feel. That's what we're here for. I don't get upset. I don't get frustrated. I don't get none of that. I love suggestions because it don't do nothing but help over here. So thank you to my friend for saying that. Let me see. Thank you to my friend Cake and Bake and Sweet Life for both of those comments. My friend Kimmy Does says, my friend Kimmy Does says, I got his Facebook and he's definitely prison bae. Child, look, I don't know if I want to be nosy enough to ask you right here on this live stream what this man information is, because then we all gonna be in his damn business. But child, if you got the information and you want to send it over there to realtd@gmail.com, you go ahead and feel free. You go ahead and feel free to do that, okay, child? But like I said, I'm not even gonna be all up in this man's business, because baby, from what the fuck it sounds like, he gonna be over here knocking on my goddamn door if he prison bae for real. So we gonna leave that man right the fuck alone, okay? But let me see. We gonna poke at him a little bit because you know it's funny. But my friend Denima says yuck mouth. So see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mixed reviews. Some of them said cute, some of them said fine, some of them said nothing at all. So that's definitely interesting to me, because I haven't seen a clear enough photo or a clear enough visual to see, to see what he actually looks like. My friend Ebony says the oatmeal on top of the pancakes gives gel. Gives gel. Definitely the way that he puts his food together definitely does sound like, now that my friend Ebony said that, definitely is giving gel full course meal, because you're gonna have to fill yourself up somehow. So that definitely is making sense. My friend Wonderbug says, hey D, hey friend, I thank you and appreciate you for being here. And says, hey chat, I appreciate y'all for following through. My friend Nicole Johnson says he displays qualities of someone who just got out. So like I said, some of you guys said confirmed that he was in, and some of you guys said you don't know. But what I will say is that on that vlog the other day, he said cheers to 4 years. So I don't know what that was supposed to mean. I don't know if that meant they've been on and off for 4 years, or she been talking to him for 4 years. Baby, if he been in prison, that means she been sending him some commissary or some shit for 4 years. I don't know if she was holding him down for 4 years. I don't know how that worked out, but he definitely said cheers to 4 years. So I was wondering if there's any like, solid relationship 4 years, or like a back and forth 4 years. But the way he said it was kind of like they've been seriously rocking for 4 years. So, I mean, not that she puts everything on camera. She might have something that's going on off camera that she don't show us, which would be a safe thing to do. I wouldn't even blame her, because with the way the fucking internet be talking, child, you're going to have to keep something to your damn self. But clearly we ain't keeping shit to ourselves, because at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like it's way too much. It's too, you grown, you can do what you want to do. But make a nigga respect you. Make a nigga respect you. I don't give a fuck what you feel like your age is and you can do and say. And yes, you can. But you have to remember, and I don't bring this type of stuff up because respectfully, it's just not my thing. But you have to understand, this shit is landing in somebody's lap. And it ain't ours all the time. This shit is landing in the laps of people's friends that are sending this shit to people saying, hey, ain't this show? Why the fuck why are we on here saying some of this shit? Why are we on here saying some of this shit? And why are we letting this man say some of this shit? We talking about cream pie, oh, creamy like you. That's a lot. That's a lot for, that's a lot. I mean, I'm just going to say that's a lot, because if you respect me as your woman, I would think you wouldn't even want to speak about me in that manner for other people to hear. And that's just me. I've been in a relationship a long time. This man can say just about any fucking thing about me, because that's how long we've been rocking. But you're going to have to learn that if you don't have respect for people in a specific manner, other people are not going to have respect for that person in a specific manner. Now, I'm going to guarantee you, as that man's woman, you're going to want her to walk around and you're going to want people to speak to her respectfully. You're not going to want people to treat her like no hoe. You're not going to want people to say certain things to her. You're not going to want people to overstep boundaries. But baby, you giving it. You giving it to us. You throwing it on our lap. You know who this woman is. You know she's on the internet. You know people say shit. You see these fucking channels. You know what YouTube is. She done told you about this shit. Why are you talking like that? Knowing people coming after that ass. And not even her like that. I'm not even saying any of this shit is, like, I'm not saying we're coming after her. But you know how the internet is. This nigga want to be seen. He wants to be seen. He wants to be heard. And he want her to unblur that fucking camera. He wants her to take that shit off so we can see that man's face. He want to be seen. And if I'm wrong and y'all think I'm wrong, please let me know. Because at the end of the day, ain't a nigga on earth talking like that don't want nobody attention. I was just having a conversation with my man about that the other day, specifically because I was watching a show. And y'all let me know if y'all seen the show. I'm late to it anyway. But, and I'm going to get back to the comments because I know I'm talking and I'm not reading y'all comments. But I was watching the show the other day. And like I said, I'm late to it. It came out at the beginning of the year. It's called WAGs, or something that was on Netflix about like wives and girlfriends of basketball players and football players and rappers and stuff like that. Now, Ocho Cinco is a very Chad Ochocinco, if you know who I'm talking about, Chad Johnson, a football player. He's a very expressive man. You know what I'm saying? He's very outwardly expressive. He's going to be himself in every room he walks in, which is fine. Have confidence. Be yourself. Be a man. Take charge. Be seen. Be heard. You that. You know what I'm saying? You are that. Be that. But every fucking moment this man got, and he's in front of other men and their wives, this nigga's thirsty for attention for that man's wife. In front of that man, though. In front of the man, in front of the wife, and it's disrespectful to a point where you looking this bitch dead in her eyes. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I'm on a tangent, and here I go. Y'all already know how I get over here. When I'm being my authentic self, this is what y'all gonna get. And I'm not crazy, but I'm gonna be myself on the channel, and this is why I feel like I have the audience that I have, because y'all know how I'm coming. So if I'm rubbing anybody the wrong way, talking the way I'm talking, I'm not being offensive in the way that I'm calling people bitches or calling anybody out of their name. That's just how I speak. So no disrespect to anybody. I'm a woman as well, so I wouldn't want anybody speaking about me like that. I mean, calling me that. But baby, when I'm talking too much about my damn self, I'm a call myself that shit too sometimes on accident because I talk too damn much. But like I said, anyway, when he's speaking to these people, he's looking these women dead in their eyes while he's having a conversation with their man, though. What are you doing? It's disrespectful. And you know that the behaviors that you're exuding in front of these women is to get their attention. Your main goal in every room you walk in is to get a woman's attention. He was there with his wife. He was there with other people's wives. He was there with everybody under the sun. And this man didn't care whose husband was in the building. He didn't care who he was sitting with, who was sitting there looking at him doing what he was doing. If the man wanted attention, he was going to get attention from any woman he was sitting with in front of his wife. As a matter of fact, that man told his wife, she said she wanted a prenup, or not a prenup. She wanted there to be a clause in their relationship where if he cheated, he was going to have to give her $500,000. That man sat there and told that woman at that fucking table, it don't sound like you ready to be married to me. What type of shit are we on as women? What are we fucking doing is what I'm saying. How are we sitting here letting these niggas get away with this? And then you got the nerve to be looking and googly eyeing bitches in front of me. And then you're going to sit here and tell me it sounds like I'm not ready to be married because I want you to pay me. If you want some bullshit, it sounds like you aren't ready to be married, sir. It sounds like you want your cake and eat it too because you think you the shit. But I'm so fucking stupid and I'm so blind that I'm going to sit here and let you do this shit because I'm benefited from it. Number one, I'm getting a little bread on the side because people, I know I fuck with you now, number one. And number two, it puts me on a pedestal for all these other hoes that's looking at you, and it makes me feel better. But guess what, honey? You ain't on no fucking pedestal because you sitting there with these women and you feeling like you better than them while he's low-key fucking these bitches anyway. So what we doing? What are we doing? If he's sitting here behind your back, giving all these bitches a reason to look at you like you crazy, but you over here low-key feeling like you the queen of the goddamn pen, what do we want to be the queen of the pen for? So we can low-key be feeling ourselves, but miserable than a motherfucker, and we're sitting here trying to act like we're better than these women while these bitches is laughing in our face. That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. And I feel like this is what we're watching. We're watching a man who wants attention, who's thirsty to get the attention from, because he knows her audience is full of bitches. I'm sorry, I'm not calling us or y'all bitches. I just said, when I get to talking too much, I get to talking too much. But he knows her audience is full of women, and he knows it's some bad ones that's watching her channel. So he's hoping that y'all get a whiff of one of them tattoos. Somebody get a whiff of, I know that. I know his friend, so let me look up. So he's hoping. He's hoping, and he keeps up playing himself saying, I got this and I got that, and I was trying to buy the block, and I was, because he want one of these hoes to jump in that DM. He's like, the more I fucking talk, the more she put me on camera, she gonna unblur my face one day. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell her, it's cool, baby, go ahead and show me. Because you want to be seen. And I'm not calling her no names, but what I am saying is if she don't fucking pay attention, you finna toss this nigga to another bitch yourself. Because what? I mean, he's saying marriage and all this stuff, that's great. And I hope that man truly does love her because that would be amazing. But he ain't talking like a nigga that's in love. He's talking like a little nigga that's thirsty and hyper for some coochie. And he wants to let niggas know he's getting it. That's what he sounds like to me. That's what he sounds like to me. I'm sorry. I'm about to get back to these comments because y'all. Hold on real quick. I got to respond to something really quick. Okay, let me see. Okay, so my friend said he displays qualities. Okay, I did read some of that. Okay, so my friend Wonderbug says, Y'all, Jenna Man so hood, child, but I think it fits her. Let's be real. We know she's ghetto fab. Now that's interesting too, because like I said, we done went from the white man who we thought was a hot ass mess to this nigga who we didn't even think she was. I won't say we, because I definitely didn't. I ain't been watching her for that long, but it just wasn't given that that's the type of man she would have went for. But she definitely mentioned before that she did like the dope boys back in the day. Back in the day must be 2026, motherfucker, because here we are, okay? Let me see. We done came full fucking circle. My friend Wonderbug says, I want to see what that man look like. We all trying to see what he look like, child. Like I said, it's mixed reviews. And, to each his own. Everybody has a different preference. So everybody might see him in some, everybody ain't going to think he look good. Some people might think he look good. It's just up to people's preference. But I would definitely be interested in getting a little nosy look my damn self. Let me see. My friend Kimmy Does It says, I can't tell how long he's been out, but he posts a lot of prison experience on his Facebook. Damn. So if he's posting that kind of stuff on Facebook, then it sounds like he got some sort of experience with it. I mean, that don't make him a bad man. People go for what they going for. But at the end of the day, experience is experience. And that, and like I said, it is 2026. So it looked like her old school preferences ain't changed a damn bit. Let me see. My friend, Caddy's in the building. What's his Facebook, Kimmy? Look, y'all don't have that man come over here cussing us out. Don't have this man coming over here cussing us out, passing his information around. But like I said, if you want to share it, realtbd@gmail.com. Let me see. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, got it. Oh shit, she must have put it in there. My friend Wonderbug says, beat. Okay, but shit, I mean, bet. Chill. Okay, look. Okay, so y'all must have got it. And maybe I didn't get it. Look, somebody send it to me at realtbd so I can go check it out. My friend said Gina is slow. I think that's what my friend McD says. Gina's slow. She said Gina is with a bunch of turtles. So I'm definitely thinking she said Gina's slow. Gina is about as I don't even be calling a woman names. I'm just saying my friend says she's slow. Okay, that's it. That is it. I was going to say something and now I'm like, nope, we slow because that's what she said. And now my friend says she's slow because I for damn sure has something to say about that. My friend Wonderbug says, Chocolate, I'm going to go see after this. So, baby, look, it seemed like the information was in there. So, if y'all got it, y'all got it. Screenshot it and send it over so I can see it. Let me see. My friend Chocolate Kissy says, ain't nobody scared Lou or his wife. You upload, we going to talk. Child. That's what I'm saying. These people on YouTube, and then they be upset that somebody said their name. I'm like, well, hell, if I got on here saying Lou is fine as shit, baby, I suppose it wouldn't have been a problem. At least with Lou. It damn sure still would have been a problem with his wife. Probably. Well, hell, no, I don't know. Probably not because they said they like taking people down. So, who the fuck knows? Okay, let me see. But she damn sure did come over here fussing at me the last time, telling me keep her husband's name out her mouth. And I said, well, hell, Gina is the one that said it. I didn't say it. It wasn't my fault. Let me see. My friend Katie said, ain't nobody scared of Wandering Eyes and Doris the Clown. Child, she caught that man. Wandering Eyes and Doris the Clown. First of all, I'm not messing with y'all. See, this is why I be in here talking so damn much and saying shit I ain't supposed to be saying, because y'all be saying crazy stuff. And then here we go. Okay, let me see. My friend Mia Unicorn says, whose blog can I see him on? It was Lou, Wandering Eyes, like my friend just said. My friend Wonderbug says, I agree with her. My friend Brandon 1269 says, I don't think he's a guy from the Poor Horseman podcast. He just favors one of them. Okay, that's what I was thinking, because I know some people were saying, no, the guy in the club was the guy from the podcast. And I'm like, I don't think that it was him. I don't think that he would have been like snuggled up with her in the club, like sitting side by side like he was her man, because they have a really cool friendship, and it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like we see how she is when she's with a man that she desires. So she ain't giving that when she's with him. So it just didn't seem like that was him to me either. So thank you for clarifying that, because I was like, is it? Because a lot of people were saying that, and I know they might not have shown him enough to where people could get a good glimpse of him. But a lot of people were definitely saying it was him. And I'm like, I don't really think so. So thank you for the clarification. My friend Wonderbug says, replay gang can rewatch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My friend says, replay gang. Definitely, if you ain't in here and you didn't make it in time, go ahead and replay, start from the beginning, because we've been cutting up since we started this thing, okay? My friend Queen Chelsea says, same man, D. Okay, so it is the same man from the from Jen's vlog, from Jen's party vlog. And y'all let me know what y'all think about Jen uploading him, because I know we're very specific about who we showing and who we're not showing when it comes to these men or these people as content creators. They're very purposeful and specific about what they're showing and what they're not showing. So y'all let me know what y'all think about him being shown on her vlog. Do you think it was on purpose? Do you think it was any malice behind it, or do you think it was a genuine mistake? and she didn't mean to do it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I don't myself, like I said, I didn't see it, but I don't necessarily think there was anything malicious behind it, but I do notice that a lot of times when they're doing things together or at the same time, Jen be quick to jump the gun. Baby, when I say Jen will drop a vlog the same day they did the shit, and you won't know Gina did the shit till 3 days later, Jen don't give a damn. And then people will be in Gina comment section being like, I feel like I watched this already. I seen this whole thing on Jen blog, and I'm like, baby, Jen, they ain't come to play. She ain't give Gina time to show her man. She ain't give her time to show the fucking party. She ain't give her time to show the Beyonce concert. She don't give a damn. She be ready to upload whether Gina ready to upload or not. Okay. She's like, if you don't upload this nigga, baby, I'm gonna upload him and we gonna find out who he is and what people gotta say. Okay. And hell, like I said, I don't know if she did it on purpose or did it on accident, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that too. My friend says, Chocolate Kisses says, we won't spill slide it if you don't read all the comments. We'll have you here all day, boo. Thank you. Because you know for damn sure if I sit here and read all these comments, we're gonna be talking all damn day. Okay. And also the last time I wanted to make mention that for some reason, I don't know if it's what's being said in the comment or what, but sometimes comments don't pop up until the live stream is over. So when I am reading the comments, maybe it'll seem like I'm skipping over some of the stuff you guys are saying, but I don't be meaning to skip comments. Y'all know I try to read everything. So if there is an instance where you have said something in the past and I didn't respond to it, please don't feel disrespected. Sometimes the comments just don't come till the end of it. I don't know why. Maybe y'all be cussing me out or saying crazy shit and it just don't let me see it until it's over so it don't mess the live stream up. But like I said, hell, say what you want to, child. We here for it. My friend Queen Chelsea says, we don't feel anyway, D. You don't have to read them all. Thank you. Let me see. Well, look, shit, since y'all done said that, let me keep scrolling, man. Let me scroll down so I can at least catch up. Let me see. Somebody said I posted because I want to see if I seen him around town myself. Now, I feel like before she said he was from Texas, but now it seems like he's from somewhere else. And I don't even know where they were at. I don't know where they were at, but he sounds when he talks like he has some sort of country accent. But y'all let me know if y'all caught where the accent is from or if they mentioned where he was from or where they were at as far as his hometown was concerned. Let me see. Let me scroll. Yeah, that's true too. My friend Sonia C says, let me see. I'm gonna, like I said, if I put your comment on and you don't, if I put your comment on and you don't want it on there, put a bunch of red circles or something in the chat so I know to take your comment down immediately. Okay. Let me see. My friend Sonia C says, but when you hear how he sounds, fine, don't matter, baby. And that's a whole lot of these niggas. Okay. You'll be walking around thinking all these niggas got something going on right up until you hear what they sound like, what they have to say, and the mindset they rolling with. Okay. A lot of these men are immature. And that's natural because, I mean, you know, men mature a lot. I mean, women mature quicker than men, supposedly. I don't know any scientific facts behind that. But, you know, that's what's been said, is that women mature faster than men. So you might always come across a situation where you might be a little bit more mature. But I just mean the respect factor to me is just not there. It's not there in the way that I feel like as a grown-ass woman, I just feel like the respect is not there. And I just feel like you definitely are, I think it's a little, the response that she's giving is like infatuation. It's like, to me, when you young and you fucking with an older man, you know what I'm saying? And he's telling you all these things that are kind of inappropriate and it ain't right for the situation, but you so damn young, you think it's cute and you think it means he really like you like that. That's what the fuck it looks like. And I'm not, like I said, I like Gina. I really do. And I think she's, a nice person. I think she, she's obviously has some sort of a head on her shoulders because she wasn't no stripper or nothing like that. And not that makes you a bad person. I'm just saying she has a good, a good career behind her and all that stuff. But it just is, it's interesting to me the way that she's been handling these situations with these men. I just don't understand. Off camera, I'm sure there's a lot going on and there's more substance to the situation, but on camera, show us something. When you know all these people got these opinions, show the audience something so that you don't got to turn the fucking comments off is what I'm saying. Goddamn, I'm trying to be political over here and speak like I got some sense. I'm saying if you are trying to have some respect, you know the shit she's showing is going to have some bullshit behind it. So why not ask the man to speak respectfully? Or why not upload the shit where he's speaking to you respectfully so that there is no situation where you got to shut these goddamn comments off? Because you don't have to shut them off. What I'm saying is, if you're in a typical relationship where this man has respect for you and he's speaking to you with respect and he's cooking for you and doing the shit and taking you to the gym and taking you on vacation and to meet his family, all that shit is wonderful. That's amazing. You don't turn the comments off for those things. You didn't turn the comments off because of none of that shit. You turn the comments off because you know the shit you saying as far as, oh, we got up, we drank, we fucked, we did this. Huh? He talking about, oh, creamy like you, and oh yeah, down your throat like you do. Go, go, go. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot, you two. Goddamn. I mean, where the fuck is the respect? Where is the decorum? Where is the level of class? Where is the fact that it's other motherfuckers that might come across this? And I don't want my kids hearing a man talk about me sucking nothing. What? That's just basic respect to me. That's just basic respect to me. Because at the end of the day, like I said, everything is screenshotable. Everything is screen recordable. Everything is now. Here we are again. This is not even a full year and a half, 2 years later. We're talking about overly sexualizing ourselves for another person when we were just talking about overly sexualizing ourselves for the last person. And then before that, we have story time after story time after story time about over-sexualizing ourselves for other people. So if this is the character that we're building for the internet, and other people that see you but don't know you in real life, see you out and about with your family or with whoever you decide to be with, you have to realize that these people's opinions are not what you want them to be. These people are not as nice as you would like them to be. Like I said, screenshotting, screen recording, malicious children, malicious adults, all that shit is real. All that shit is real. And I don't ever want to be put in a position where I'm having to suck up some shit because I wanted attention, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want to, put myself in a position where I wanted so bad to say something that it caused me to be in a position where now the people who I'm really supposed to be rocking with and the people that are really supposed to be rocking with me are looking at me like, A, I totally embarrassed them. B, I didn't give a damn about what they looked like, what they felt like, or how they were going to receive this situation. C, the type of shit that we talk about at school as youngsters, as kids, when we're growing up is all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is funny to us. It's not like you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So-and-so's parents are doing this and so-and-so's parents are doing that. We think it's funny, so we think it's laughable. We think it's okay to say that to you. We don't know that might tear your fucking feelings apart. We don't know that shit might really hurt your feelings that, I heard so-and-so daddy say this, and then I go to school and say that shit to that person's face. Oh, I saw your daddy doing this last night. Oh, I saw your mama doing this last night. That's some bullshit because my parent wanted attention. And I specifically I'm not going to out nobody because this ain't what this is about, but I have a friend who's pretty popular on the internet. Got a teenage son. Okay. You're on here doing too fucking much is what I'm saying. You're doing too much for us though. You doing this shit for us. And baby, this motherfucker ain't paying that much. YouTube ain't paying nobody bills for, the top ones, obviously Gina, Peyton, Lily, and, Tay and all those people, obviously they're paying their bills, but us as the smaller creators, this is just fun, really. This is something that's fun because we like doing it. So to cross a line and to go too far for attention that you're really not benefiting from financially enough to change your life is crazy to me. Now, like I said, Gina's getting paid enough that it changes her life, but she's crossed that line so long ago, she don't have to do this shit for attention. She just is doing it for some reason. She's just doing it for some reason. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing it for, but she's just damn doing it, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna get back to some of these comments because baby, I'm still talking to my damn self because I'm just on a tangent. Let me see. And like I said, I'm sorry because I don't, and that's why I'm trying not to say the words specifically, because I don't like touching on anything about parenting and family and stuff like that. But it just gets to a point where if we're uncomfortable listening and watching and you feel like you have to turn the comments off, you got to think about why you're turning the comments off and make adjustments. Make adjustments. And some of the comments, baby, some of y'all don't give a fuck in the comments. Some of y'all be in the comments saying exactly what the fuck you think. Okay. Now look, I'm gonna say what I think, but I be trying to, reel it in and not say exactly what I think because I I can say what I think, and then I'm doing too fucking much. Baby, I've already said enough in this live stream. That's doing too damn much. So the other shit that I could be saying is way too fucking much. So it ain't no reason for me to get on there and say some of the shit that I be thinking. But when I say some of y'all get on there and y'all tell them people exactly what it is, they don't be liking it. And at the end of the day, it doesn't make any sense that they don't like it because they're sharing it. And then when they put themselves in a position where they're purposely doing things that they know you guys as logical thinking adult humans are going to say something about, we get situations like that where you turn the comments off because, oh no, these motherfuckers is too logical. They're not going to come in this comment section having no goddamn sense, telling me what I'm saying don't make sense, telling me it's inappropriate for him to be in my house saying this shit because I'm in here with these people, telling me that he shouldn't be here already. That's why the comments are off. It's not none of the other reasons because y'all go in there and y'all tell her exactly what it is. She don't have a problem hearing that. She doesn't have a problem hearing the truth when it comes to those things. She has a problem when she is purposefully doing things that are directed in a certain direction and make her look a certain way, and she doesn't want to hear it because it's strictly for our entertainment and it's not legitimately based on the character that she's trying to have as a person and build on the character. Because like I said, the way he's talking and the way you're coming on camera, when people see you in public, how do you think they're addressing you? Do you think that they're addressing you as, oh, hey, and I'm sure, you know, respectfully, a lot of people probably do. Oh, hey, oh my gosh, it's nice to meet you. I couldn't fucking imagine the comfortability some people probably have walking up to you and saying some of the shit they be saying. Because me, as silly as I am, I would come and say some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Not like weird disrespectfully, because y'all know I'm not going to do that. I didn't do that when, you know, Peyton came on the live stream, and I would never cross the line and be disrespectful to any of these ladies, whether I'm silly, funny, or, you know, say crazy shit or not. I would never disrespect them because that's not who I am. I'm just crazy as shit and I'm silly. But at the end of the day, if I were to ever meet her, you better be fucking sure I'm gonna bring up something that was brought to the camera. You know what I'm saying? And not anything that I dug up, not, oh, I know who your man is. It's gonna be something silly like, you know, like, oh, girl, that's 75 hard. You know what I'm saying? Something about what you've shown us because this is the character that you wanted me to see. Otherwise, you would have given me something else because when you wanted, I mean, you know, when you want people to see you in public, you would want them to address you as, hey, Miss So-and-so, or hey, it's nice to meet you, but you're not giving us that character. You're giving us the baddie character. So you want people to address you in that manner. And it sounds like he's okay with people addressing you in that manner because that's how he's addressing you. That's how he's coming. And I mean, for me, you don't know who the audience is. The audience can be men, the audience can be women, the audience can be anybody. So what if it's a bunch of fine ass niggas that's part of her audience too, because she walking around shaking and waddling all that ass with her panties on and in vlogs? What if it's some men that are watching? And now you talking about her gurgling and gargling and cream pie this and all this shit. Now you enticing other people to jump in the DMs, to look at her in a sexual manner, to do all these things that they're already overseeing because it's on camera. But now we're giving you a story and we're giving you low-key a visual. Because the more I talk about gurgling and gargling, I can see it now. Shit, it don't take any older than a fucking person who's already experienced sexual experiences to be able to visualize that about a person you're talking about. Especially when I'm seeing her in her panties half the time. Especially when it's okay for her to say certain things, and then you come doubling down on it. All that shit. So when we see you in person, how do you want to be addressed? Do you want to be addressed as the character that you're given, or do you want to be addressed as the person you are? Because if you are the character, there's nothing wrong with that either. Be that. Be yourself all the time. Be authentically you. Nobody's going to take that from you. And there's nothing wrong if that's who you are. If you're an extra sexual person, fine, be that. But take the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's who you are, we can't overjudge you for being who you are. But if you're going to display that, take the comments. Take the comments because you're taking them for everything else. You know what I'm saying? We got to be slow. We got to be retarded. We got to be all these things. Take the comments. You're not taking the comments because there's a character that you're building that you do not feel comfortable with your real audience that you're trying to keep based on them thinking that you actually got some damn sense. You're trying to shift those two and make them the same. But then when you realize that you're in a situation where you're purposely doing shit for the attention, for the character that you're trying to build, then you turn the comments off because you know that the people with sense are coming for that ass in them comments. It's sometimes I go to the comments and there's a lot of people that are on there and they'll say, oh, girl, do your thing. Don't care about what people are saying. You happy? Yes, that's all true. But so is what the fuck the other lady said. Like, I don't give a damn how true it is that, yes, she's happy. She can do what she wants to. Yes, All that shit is true, but it's also fucking true. It shouldn't be on camera. All that shit is true. It just is what it is. You know, respectfully, like I said, if we're looking for success, if we're looking for love, if we're looking for respect, act like it. Because it's not the nigga's job, it's your job. Yes, he's supposed to respect you, but you got to make the motherfucker respect you by... Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm sorry, y'all got sidetracked. Yeah, you gotta make a man respect you by saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna put that part in. Don't speak about me like that on camera. My kids watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know who the fuck is watching this. I don't like talking about that. And respectfully, you motherfucking nigga, I don't even talk about myself like that outside of this shit. Usually, they're watching me go to the fucking gym. They're watching me make my fucking meal prep. They're watching me open boxes. They're watching me take my fucking kids places. They're not listening to me gurgling dick all day. They're not listening to me being oatmeal cream pie. They're not listening to me doing any of that shit. So pipe down, motherfucker. Respectfully. But we ain't obviously crossing that fucking line yet because we on here still chit-chatting like we little niggas and we just, this our first little coochie we got. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit sounds to me like a little 25-year-old. Like literally like, oh yeah, because it's thick and creamy like you. Like, boy, please. If you've been getting the coochie for 4 years or long enough, or you a grown-ass man, it shouldn't even be that serious. It shouldn't even be that serious. And maybe I'm oversharing my fucking opinion, and I ain't read the comments, so y'all might be on here like, girl, please. But that's just, y'all know I'm going to say what I think. That's just it, okay? Let me see. And then I feel like, I'm not sure if I'm correct or not. Somebody correct me. The trip was taken on Christmas. Another year was taken on Thanksgiving. It's like the holidays, and there's two sides to a family, so fuck it. Send them if that's what it is, send them off. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, there is an audience here. And you got to know that if the story's being given, we're going to take the fucking story and we're going to put it together. Now, whether we skipped a few pages because we didn't see that page, you didn't show that page, we still got the other 40 fucking pages. And the 40 that we got look fucking sketchy. Okay? Goddamn. The 40 we got ain't going together the way it should be fucking going together. And that's just it. Okay? That's just the goddamn bottom line. Let me keep scrolling. So look, y'all been talking. I've been talking. I ain't seen shit. Let me see. Let that man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna scroll down to the most recent because if I try to start anywhere else, it's going to be a shit show. Okay, let me see. Okay, somebody says, so when I was saying that she edited the video, and do you think she did it on purpose? I think somebody said she edited the video. She has no real true friends. My friend Mia Unicorn says she has no real true friends. He's not a man. He's a kid. He's not a man her kids can respect. No real man will take you away from your kids on Christmas break. He wasn't even with his son. This man isn't giving $25,000. And now I feel like that's why he was kind of playing it up, trying to let everybody on camera know that he has money too. Because I get it. I get you're taking her around town and you are, showing her your lifestyle and stuff like that. But what? And then like, why are you showing us this? Why do we need to know this type of history about this man? This is not our fucking business, okay? And this is what I'm saying. It ended up being our business because you put it on camera, but then we get to talking about it in our goddamn business, okay? Now, no, it's not our business. But is it discussable because now we watching it? Yes, if you watching, because what I'm going to say and what I'm going to say is the realest shit, okay? The realest shit is, at the end of the day, you cannot get upset that people, and I'm talking about the majority of these motherfuckers, because if they haven't done it, they said they wanted to. So the realest shit I'm going to say is these people will get on this fucking YouTube and say shit like, who do people think they are sharing their opinion about me? And they think they can just come on there and they can watch my channel. If they don't like it, they can turn to something else. Well, guess the fuck what? How the fuck y'all end up with a podcast talking about other people's business? That's the same shit. You just ain't talking about yourself. You just ain't talking about your peers. But you're on a podcast sharing your fucking opinion about everybody and everything. So is this not the equivalent? So when you on here and you telling people you can turn it, you don't have to share your opinion. You don't have to say a motherfucking thing. You started that podcast for. A podcast was made to speak about other people's business. So each and every one of them that have started a podcast or said that they wanted to. Taya said she wanted to start a podcast. Gina has started a podcast. Lily has talked about starting a podcast. A lot of these women have talked about podcasts or starting podcasts or having channels or reaction channels or reacting to stuff when they were younger on whatever platforms they were on, but then also get upset that people are sharing their opinions under their YouTube videos that they are sharing their lives on. You don't have to share everything. And if you are sharing everything, you're sharing everything. People are going to share their opinions. You shouldn't think it's appropriate to start a podcast because you don't think it's appropriate to talk about other people's business. I mean, that's 2 and fucking 2 equals 4. Easy peasy, lemon motherfucking squeezy. That seems legitimately like the easiest thought process to me. Is if you keep every fucking 5 seconds and you at the point where you turning comments off, how dare you turn them fucking comments off? You about to upload another goddamn podcast in 30 minutes to talk about other fucking people's business. How dare you? Okay? How fucking dare you? That's why when people come on here and they say what they got to say to me, I don't give a damn. You say what you got to say. I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, I am talking too much. I am sharing my opinion and you can't come on here and say what you got to say. And I don't have to give a damn what you said. Either I can like it, love it, dismiss you, block you. That's all my choice. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell somebody, well, you know what? You don't need to, and just go watch something else. Because no, go watch something else for what? Watch this shit and say what you got to say, okay? Say what you got to say. I don't give a damn. Literally, the last post I made, and y'all can probably go fucking see it. The last community post I made on my channel, I don't remember what I said. Somebody got on there and cussed me the fuck out for 4 days straight. I'm on there telling the lady, you know what? Merry Christmas, Happy fucking New Year, Happy Thanksgiving, whatever holiday it was. I kept trying to tell her, this is my last time talking to you. Her ass didn't give a damn. She came back with paragraph after paragraph saying every fucking thing she could think of. I don't give a damn, honey. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to block you. Share your opinion because I'm sharing mine. This is how you got here. You landed your ass right in this goddamn comment section cussing me the fuck out. Because I overshared my opinion. Overshare your shit. I don't care. That does not matter to me. Like I said, respectfully, I know I'm crazy. I know I'm silly. I know I'm on here and I'm sharing my opinion. But I respect these people. Like I said, if I ever talk to them, well, I have talked to a lot of these people because they will reach out to me and ask me what the hell you got going on. So I have been in a situation where I've gotten to communicate with these people. And every single time I tell them, I'm not here to disrespect you. I just think it's interesting, some of the stuff that you say and do. Period. I told Gina the same thing. I told Jen the same thing. I told Portia the same thing. I told Drea the same thing. I told Peyton the same thing. I told everybody the same thing, which is I'm not here to disrespect you. I just think some of this shit is funny. And I'll never overshare some shit you haven't shared. If you share it, we talk about it. You share it, we laugh at it. That's it. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to stop nobody's opinion about my opinion. I'm not here to stop anybody's opinion about what I'm doing if I'm showing it to you. Now, if you done drag your ass to my personal business to find out something about me and you think you're finna come on here and talk to me about it, then yeah, I might be like, hold the fuck up. But at the end of the day, if that's the character I'm building here, I should let you share your opinion here. I shouldn't shut you down or ask you to be quiet or turn my comments off because after all, I'm oversharing. How about I let you overshare? You know, and I'm not saying about Gina's situation, but those two things do go hand in hand. I'm saying that specifically just about people oversharing on the internet and not liking opinions. But for Gina's situation specifically, hell, you know what you was doing when you uploaded this. So why you turn them comments off? Chow. Like, what the hell you turn them comments off when you knew what you was setting yourself up for? Okay. At the end of the day, it is just, it's just funny. It's funny to notice and it's funny to talk about. Now, am I judging her? It sounds like it. Am I judging her? No, for real, because what the fuck I think doesn't matter. What any of us think. It's 286 people in here. It don't matter what none of us think. And that's under God's son. Okay? Our opinions don't matter. Do we share our opinions? Yes. But should she care? No. The only thing she should care is that we're watching and the shit is going in her pockets. Other than that, turn them comments on. Let us run it up because that video gonna go from 40,000 views probably to 140,000 views if you let them comments drop. And I promise you that. That shit gonna be a hot commodity on YouTube because you know people got something to say. That's it. Let the comments fly. Let it be free and get your money, girl, because you know what's up. Let me see. My friend said, let me see. Let me see. Somebody said, my friend Caddy says, that doesn't mean anything. Phil ain't even her type or vice versa. He's involved. Oh, so the guy Phil, I think, is a guy from the Poor Horsemen. And they don't seem like they fit together. They don't seem like they would be Could y'all let me know, where has Teddy been? Anybody seen or heard from Teddy? The last thing I seen, somebody sent me Teddy had a baby. But then I think she doubled back and told me it was his grandbaby, which is interesting too, because that means Teddy got a child that's old enough to have kids, which, I mean, he's old enough to have a kid that has kids. But I just thought it was interesting that Teddy would be a grandpa. But y'all let me know, have y'all seen, heard anything about Teddy? Because he sure hasn't been around, but it don't seem like he comes around. But I mean, that's obvious shit. With the way they be talking to each other, I don't think the nigga will be around when she got a man anyway, because I don't think any fucking man in his right mind will let them be hanging out the way they be talking to each other if they in a relationship. Let me see. My friend Mia Unicorn says those guys got legit business on that podcast. He doesn't have an LLC. He only has a lids account. My friend Mia Unicorn, look, she said he only has a lids account. No man making 300K will say he needs to be put on to coupons. Y'all are fucking hilarious. She said he only has a lids account. Honey, look, it's the stuff he was saying. I'm gonna have to go back and read this live stream, because I know y'all in here cutting up. I know y'all in here saying some funny stuff, because the ones I'm coming across, and look, y'all done told me don't read the comments. Now I ain't read shit, okay? But the comments that I am coming across are fucking funny. So I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to read some of y'all comments, because this is taking me out. And I know y'all been going in, because some of the stuff, like I said, is funny as hell that I'm seeing and I'm scrolling through. So I know the rest of it is pretty funny. Let me see. Somebody said, oh, wait. Go up. Somebody said Teddy is probably handling family business. Is he the guy on Curves and Combos podcast with Poe? He was, their podcast, if you're talking about that guy, their podcast is called Poor Horseman. I believe that man is is pretty successful too. He has like a studio where they do different things, shoot different content and stuff in there. And I believe he has other stuff going on as well. And I definitely do think that he is in a relationship as well. But him and Gina seem like they have a good friendship. They don't seem like they would cross that line. My friend Cake and Bake says Teddy probably handling family business. I think I read that. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody said, dang, I just saw the comments were turned off. Chow. And I thought she was going to be bold and turn it back on the following day. Because you know how she is. She'll get ruffled, and then she'll be like, you know what? Fuck it. Turn the comments on, let them say what they want to say. But no, child, I don't think we get no comments on this one. I would be surprised if we get comments on the next fucking video, because they still coming. They are still fucking coming, okay? That's why I'm like, that next video could be about Thanksgiving dinner, and we gonna talk about that nigga, okay? We don't give a fuck. He gonna be the turkey on the table, child. Let me see. My friend TJ AY, I think, says, why are y'all asking the same damn questions? That's not Phil from Poor. So she said, no, that's not the same damn man. Okay. Let me see. Oops. Somebody said Teddy is hideous and talks to any and everyone. Baby said Teddy is hideous. Somebody just said Teddy was fine. She said Teddy is fucking hideous. Okay. That's hilarious. I don't think Teddy is a terrible looking person. I think he got the same type of fucking energy this nigga got she with right now. But honestly, Teddy is, in the past, from what we've seen, has been more respectful than this man. Okay. If Teddy hit it, he didn't say it. At least he had enough respect to make it seem like he's her friend. Okay. But do I think they did something? It seemed like her and Teddy had some love for each other. And I actually asked her that too. When she reached out to me to ask me what the hell my problem was, I said something to her about, oh no, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. So there was a video when I first started my channel that somebody said Poor Phil is an innocent bystander in the middle of this craziness. That's funny as hell. So when I first started this channel, I made a video about her and Teddy like flirting around with each other and stuff. And like I said, when I first started my channel, I had no intention of actually starting YouTube. I was just saying some shit because I thought it was funny, and here we are. Okay, but I put the video out saying something about her and Teddy, and so she DM'd me and said, oh, okay, so the video that I put out, the person that I put a picture up of was not Teddy. It was another man, but it was another man that she knew. And his name is Teddy too, but it wasn't that Teddy. So that's how y'all know I'm fucking crazy. I'll be all the way up the street and around the fucking corner, and somebody be like, girl, what are you doing? And I'll be like, oh, my bad. I was just being funny. But so she's like, she hit me up and she's like, no. That's not Teddy. Okay. So she said, take the picture down. That's not Teddy. Laughing my ass off. And so I said, it's funny that you said that, because I knew that wasn't Teddy, because your subscribers came and ate me up, because on that same video, I don't know if it's y'all or other people came on that video and was telling me, girl, you just saying a bunch of stuff. You always run your mouth. That's not even the right man. So I was like, well, shit, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, honestly, I didn't give a damn if it was Teddy or not. The nigga name was Teddy, and y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. So put two and two together and make it four, motherfucker. I don't care. So at the end of the day, when she said that, I said, yeah, I already know because people came and told me that. And so she said, what did she say? I forgot what she said, but I said, but I think that you and Teddy will make a really cute couple because it seems like you guys have good chemistry or something like that. If I can find the DM and I'll show it to y'all next time. If you want to see it, remind me in the comments or something, and I'll show it to you guys next time because it's gonna take forever for me to pull it up. But so yeah, I said I think you guys would be a cute couple. She said no, me and Teddy would be in jail if we tried to be together or something like that. And I said yeah, I could see that. And then that was pretty much the gist of the conversation. She's like, bitch, we ain't friends. Get your ass out my fucking DM because I was only talking to your ass to tell you was wrong about something. But at the end of the day, so yeah, she said her and Teddy just wouldn't work out because who knows why, but she said they will both end up in jail. But that leads me to believe that they got a little love for each other and they would try it, but maybe they just a little too wild for one another. That's what it seems like. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let me see. I truly hope she read them comments under her video and put a pause to this joker. Of course he wants to get married. Gina is a lick and she's not questioning nothing. Chow, a fucking lick. And that's what I'm saying. We on here acting like we ain't I mean, like, come on now. Everybody ain't got life going on, but some of us and some of these people have a lot going on. And we picking up tilapia, okay? We're picking up the fucking shrimp from the bottom of the ocean and trying to turn these niggas into king crab. What the fuck are we doing? Come on now. You can find better. There's better there. I mean, financially, maybe they might be looking at the funds. Like, okay, he's the one. Money don't make a nigga a man, okay? Money don't make a nigga a king. Money don't make a nigga deserve nothing. Money don't give a nigga a right to speak about you like that. That's just it. At the end of the day, it seems like and I don't want to say they want to mold a man, but it seems like we're attaching ourselves to people that are easily attainable, I guess I would say. Like easily. What I'm saying is we got regular fucking jobs and I feel like we could get a hold of these niggas, okay? On a good fucking day, put me in the club with a little outfit and I'm going to get a nigga attention, okay? I shouldn't be able to I got a regular motherfucking job and I'm sitting here on YouTube. I shouldn't be able to get that man attention. A nigga should have a little bit of ego about himself that he don't seem so easily touchable. I'm saying I need a nigga to be like, you don't got to be a brick wall, have some respect, speak to people, be friendly and all that stuff. But Lou and this man ain't giving a nigga with some respect. I done seen, look, motherfuckers, B is a whole bitch and has more respect for her woman. And I'm not calling B no bitch, y'all get what I'm saying. B is a whole woman and got more respect for her woman than these niggas got for theirs. What we doing? What are we doing? Maybe B was raised by some good men, okay? She has some good men in her life, and maybe they taught her how to be a real fucking man. But at the end of the day, honey, how she surpassing you niggas with the respect for her woman? She don't speak about that woman like that. As much coochie as she done get, as much coochie and chicken fries as she done got from Lily, and we ain't heard nothing about Lily coochie. Honey, they don't have to say all that. There's no way. There's no way. If we're doing all these things, we're doing all these things in the privacy of our home, and it's nobody else's business. Okay. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. Let me see. Let me get back to the comments, child, because I'm still just talking. Let me see. My friend Caddy says Teddy wanted her and she wanted to be his friend. And she wanted to be friends. He kept playing the long game and she wasn't going for it. Okay. It kind of seems like they have like a tit for tat where they, they're flirtatious, but they don't cross the line. And I think he might be a handful. So I think that might be, and I think that might be what she was referring to when she said we'll end up in jail, because I think she's like, I'm not going to play the type of games he like to play. This nigga's all over the place and he be in everybody's face, and I'm not doing that with him. Do I like him? Yes. Would I fuck with him? Yes. But am I doing it? Hell no, because this man going to have me in jail. That's what I took from it. That's how I took, the conversation. Let me see. My friend Jay Young is in the building, says, hello, my friend. Thank you for following through, friend. I appreciate you for coming through. My friend Left-Handed Girly says, D, let me see. I know you fucking lying. Where have you been? You gonna get it next time. Look, my friend came here ready to, and that's the one comment I ended up stumbling upon. She came in here like, I'm gonna whoop your ass, okay? That's hilarious. I'm like, well, friend, you got me. You found me, because I sure haven't been reading these comments, and that's the one I seen. She like, honey, good, because I said I was gonna whoop your ass, and now you know. So I'm gonna run, or I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up on time next time, because I definitely did say I was doing a live stream after Thanksgiving, but then with the holidays and the way shit was going, I didn't end up coming back. And then, like I said, that lady came running up my damn comment section, cussing me out. Baby, when I say she was in my comments, honey, if you here today, fucking speak up. Okay, so we can argue, child. You might as well go ahead and speak up so we can get it in. But when I say that woman was in my comments, that shit said Happy Thanksgiving. So that must have been when I posted that shit. It said Happy Thanksgiving. That lady was damn near in my comments till goddamn Christmas. Just saying shit. And honestly, she wasn't like, she initially started saying shit about me. Okay. She started saying shit about me. And then somehow it trickled over in her talking shit about the YouTubers. And I'm like, well, what the fuck you telling me for? Go on their channels and say some of this. And then she started getting mad at me because I wasn't saying the shit she was saying. And I'm like, well, you saying it. I said, go ahead and start your YouTube channel because it sounds like you got a great opinion and you want to talk about it. And she said, maybe I should. I said, yes, so fucking Happy Thanksgiving. And that should have been it. But then she fucking came back and she had more. And I'm like, honey, look, Merry Christmas. What else you want from me? I don't know what the hell else you want. I tried to get rid of that lady 10 times. Did I get rid of her? No. The last time I just let her ass keep talking to herself. I don't even think I responded. I don't even think I said anything. Because I'm like, I'm not doing this with you, girl. If you want to talk about the shit, start it up. Get a YouTube. I'm going to fucking shout it out because you got so much to say. Okay? So if you're here today, say something so we could get your shit going. Because, honey, she had an opinion. And when I say the shit was, her opinion was hella disrespectful. Not towards me, because I don't give a damn what she said about me. The shit she was saying about the ladies that she wanted me to speak about and the shit she wanted me to say and touch on, I'm like, girl, please. Ain't no way on God's green earth you finna get me to say the shit you saying. You say the shit you saying. And the shit she was saying is so ridiculous, I can't even show you guys on the live stream because it's that ridiculous. And it's not like she wasn't cussing or anything like that. It's the level of disrespect she was taking it to when it comes to these people, who they are and what they got going on that they don't have no control over, is what I'm gonna say. So to that point, I ain't doing it with you, girl. You're gonna have to do it your damn self. If you want to talk about that shit, you get on here and you talk about it. But y'all already know I don't get on here crossing lines. I talk about what I feel like talking about. And sometimes if I say something and I feel like I'm being funny, but it's too disrespectful, y'all already know I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to reel it back in because that ain't my job. Okay. My job is not to do that. My channel has been struck before by people for my opinion. And it wasn't even a problem with me specifically because I understand exactly why they were upset about what I said. And you can, what do you call it? I forgot what you can like appeal it or, go to YouTube and say, hey, I feel like my video should be put back up because of fair use or whatever the case is. I could have definitely done that. But for the simple fact that, baby, I know I was oversharing my fucking opinion. I know I was oversharing my opinion, number one. And number two, it was what I was speaking on. It was to a point where it was about people that weren't necessarily involved in the situation. So I respectfully, hey, you got that. So that's not my job over here. So that's another thing that I was saying about when people are confusing me with other creators. My opinion is my opinion. And I don't want my opinion to be mixed up with somebody else's opinion. And I'm 100% sure other people don't want their opinion mixed up with mine. Because the shit I'm going to say, they probably don't want to say. The shit they going to say, I probably don't want to say. So that's why I just want across the board people to kind of understand who they're listening to and who they're watching when they're watching it. Because I don't want anybody to be, somebody looking at, or, one of the content creators to be looking at somebody else some type of way because I said something. I might say something wild and outlandish and now somebody else is getting a consequence for it or somebody else is getting their channel struck for it. Because like I said, shit, I've gotten my channel struck before and at the end of the day, we're sharing opinions. So my opinion is not important enough for me to jump out the water and be like, you have to let me share my opinion. Hell, if I'm talking too much, honey, tell me. I can shut up. Shit, this ain't my job. This is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't pay my bills doing YouTube. So me oversharing my opinion can always be dialed back. But I overshare my opinion because, like I said, we're overseeing shit. So that's just what it is. But I definitely think that a lot of it is just like I said, it's just a little bit too much. Somebody said, my friend Miss Maxie says, sorry, hold on, let me scroll down. Says he's disrespectful to Gina because he recognizes she doesn't respect herself. Just sad. And that 2 and 2 can equal 4 because if I see you being a certain way, I'm going to be it with you. Hell, I'm not going to sit here and treat you some way you don't see yourself as. I'm not going to come here and teach you how to treat yourself. I'm not going to come here and treat you like a queen if that's not, and I'm not saying that about her specifically, but I'm just saying I'm not in any situation. That's just me. I'm not going to come and treat you any way that you're not showing me. If you come here and you shaking ass, I'm gonna tell you, hey, shake ass, bitch. I don't know. I might throw a few dollars on it. Look at Lou. I'm like, that nigga don't respect a fucking thing because look what's happening around him. And you dragging this nigga to every club. Hell, drag him to see him shake some ass, but don't ask him to look. Drag him to see him shake some ass, but don't ask him to smack it. Drag him to see him shake some ass, but don't, baby, look. Y'all let me know if y'all saw, whose vlog was it? It had to be Gina's because I don't watch shit. I only watch about 3 damn people on YouTube. Somebody's vlog when they were in the club. I want to say now look, Drift gonna come in here and cuss me out, but I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna say it, and y'all let me know if y'all seen it. When they were in hell, I love Portia. I'm just calling shit what it is, okay? When they were in the club, I believe it was for Gina's birthday or something. Recently, when they were in the club, I don't know what it was for. It must have been Gina's birthday because that was the most relevant recent thing they were in the club for. They was up dancing, doing their thing, and the guys were kind of catty corner sitting at a table or something. And you know, the ladies are dancing. And there was a clip where Portia's up and she's dancing. Dria's standing in front of her, but Portia's bent over in front of the men, shaking ass in front of the men. And then there's another clip in that same little portion where she's dancing, and Lou is standing there just stuck, child. Lou just standing there. He's standing there like, fuck you standing there for in her way. Let the lady dance. Talking about Portia like, Drea, scoot the fuck over. Don't you see her shaking ass? Honey, okay? So we leading these horses to water and thinking that ain't gonna drink don't make no damn sense. Okay, we're gonna have to realize what type of respect are we looking for here? Are we really looking for respect, or do we want to look like we looking for respect? Because that's what it looks like to me. We want to look like we got some shit going on better than the next one, but we low-key over here taking any and every fucking thing under the sun. Okay, let me see. Oh shit, I don't know how I ended up all the way back here. Child, I ain't never gonna get to the bottom of the comments. I don't know how the hell I ended up at the top of the comments. Okay, let me see. My friend says, TJY says, I want to know why she doesn't support her friends' businesses. She doesn't support Poe Lash business or Jen's workout class. Child, shit. I wouldn't have known either one of them had either one of them fucking things going on because she ain't said it. And as much as them people support her and love on her and do things for her when it's time, it's interesting to me that she doesn't return the favor, and maybe she doesn't do it on camera, but everything's on camera. So you would think that would be on camera too. I remember one year specifically, Jen did a whole fucking scavenger hunt for this woman's birthday. And she's like, okay, so yeah, I set up this and I set up that. It was like a photo shoot where she had to go like do different things where she would have to find out what the next thing was or something. And one of them was like a photo shoot. And then it was like all these different things that she had set up. And I thought that was amazing. I thought that was really, 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 really sweet of her to do as a friend because I love my friends, but I ain't doing all that. Okay, I'm just saying. I love my friends, but baby, it's a nigga over here I got to do all that for. We ain't doing all that, okay? I'm going to love you from the basket of fucking cherries or whatever I give you, and then we going to keep it pushing. But scavenger hunt and all that shit, I'm like, damn, Jen is an amazing friend. And this is about the time that I had just started watching Gina. So I'm like, oh, these friends must be the best of friends I've ever seen in my life because I've never really seen a friend do something like that for a friend. All for Jen's fucking birthday to come around, and I don't even look. It was so minuscule. I don't even remember what the hell she did for Jen's birthday that year because it wasn't a scavenger hunt. It wasn't all of that shit, And Jen's birthday comes up every year, just like everybody else's. I don't remember seeing none of these elaborate dinners and lunches and all this. I mean, I've seen Jen have I'm stupid. I'm about to say I seen Jen have a birthday dinner when they talked about Dolores thieving ass, taking all the shit that she was selling them from the fucking designer store. But evident that Dolores wasn't selling, child. I'm just crazy. But at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I've seen Jen have her own birthday dinners and stuff like that, but I just don't feel like I've seen her reach out or overdo. I know for Lily's thing, when they went to, I think it was Panama, she had did like flowers and balloons and stuff in the room, but I wouldn't have known Poe had a lash business. I wouldn't have known Jen had a workout class. I wouldn't have known anything about these people because we're not sharing that. What we do see is when she gets on there and she's watching other people's vlogs, like, I don't know who the hell, she always says somebody's name, like, oh, Summer or whatever. I don't know who these people are because I don't watch a lot of people on YouTube, but oh, so-and-so, and then this person, oh, because I'm watching my girl and I'm watching my favorite girl and da-da-da-da. She'll shout people out on YouTube, but it's rare. It's usually like the people that are not the people that she's around, it's usually like not somebody that she's hanging out with, like a Lily or something. Like she will shout Lily and them out when she's watching them, but I'm just saying more so it seems like she's trying to get attention from those other ladies. Like we had 2 years straight where she was just mentioning Glamazon Tay's name on every fucking vlog, okay? And I'm like, she done manifested that right into reality because baby, it's getting closer and closer, okay? Lily said she was trying to invite Gina to the next little gathering at her house, and we know Tay will be there. So I'm like, she gonna manifest a friendship with Tay too. But at the end of the day, they all kind of pull strings to get attention from who they want to get attention from. Let me see. Oh yeah, and as far as supporting people's business, it was a whole damn comment section in her comment section about why she didn't open up the gifts on camera that people got her for her birthday, because people had bought her gifts for her birthday, but I guess she only opened up the more fancy gifts or more expensive gifts and stuff like that. So people were wondering, hey, what happened to the gifts from your subscribers or the gifts that people sent you because you didn't show those on camera? So things like that. We're creating a character and we're not really worried about the support from the genuine people. We're more so concerned about what it's looking like to whoever we're trying to make it look like. Let me see, my friend. Oh, that's Rach, I think, says because that Teddy had a girlfriend out in LA. Oh, Teddy had a girlfriend in LA. I think Teddy got a girlfriend in a few places. Teddy strikes me as a man with a few girlfriends in a few places. He just got that energy. And so does her fucking man she with now. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. He reminds me of Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, on the show that I was watching. And I didn't even get to the comment section to see if you guys said you had seen that show. But the show Wags, Teddy reminds me of him in the way, her new boyfriend reminds me of him and shit, Teddy too. But Teddy's not that bad though. I will say her boyfriend reminds me of him more. He reminds me of a man that will get attention, that will seek attention no matter what. Meaning like, yeah, I do have a girlfriend, but that doesn't mean I'm about to stop trying to get attention from these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does me having a girlfriend have to do with entertaining these hoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can still be pretty fucking entertaining to these bitches and have a girlfriend is the type of nigga he strikes me as. Now, be cool, be cordial, but you don't got to entertain hoes. But that's what they seem like to me, because her boyfriend seemed like he want to entertain us specifically. He don't seem like he's talking to her. And when I say he don't seem like he's talking to her, nigga, it don't sound like you talking to her. It sounds like you're telling us some shit. All this shit she should kind of know about you already. If y'all been rocking for 4 years, I should know some of this shit. I shouldn't even be hearing all this shit on my blog. You telling us. This is for us. This is to see which one of these people in this chat, in this comment section on these videos got a little something going on and gonna find out who I am and jump in his DM. Because a nigga don't got a problem with that. I know the man isn't sitting there like, you know what, no, respectfully, blur my face out. Because I know you got all them women and I don't want to cause no drama for you. So go ahead and blur my face out. He's talking so fucking much. It leads me to believe he's told her several times, you don't have to blur my face out. You could just show me on camera. This nigga's probably asking her to show him on camera. That's just the energy he's giving. And then the last one, we already know he was on the show. So we know he wanted attention. Fucking Peter Pan. Goddamn Tarzan. So she love a nigga that love attention. So who the fuck knows? Okay, let me see. He was watching Portia, my friend. TJ says he was definitely talking about Lou, was definitely watching Portia. She said, my friend TJ says, I think they have 3 ways, not with Portia, but in general. Definitely, I've heard that a few times. And now the interesting thing about Portia to me is that Portia is very on the inside, but not on the inside. Meaning she'll be there, but she don't be there. She'll be there and she's in the situations with the ladies, but she kind of always has a look from afar. You know what I'm saying? Like she kind of always, now the dancing in front of them, like I said, I don't know if that was intentional and it doesn't seem like it was intentional, but just spatial awareness and being women, I think we should be more aware of something like that, because the last thing I want to do is accidentally be bent over twerking in front of anybody's man. Because whether we're meaning to do it or not, bitch, get your ass out this man face, okay? And I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying in general, if it was me in a space like that and my man is sitting there with a group of men and my friend is bent over shaking her ass in front of them, I'm gonna turn her to the side, or you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's come over here or something. So I don't think Portia did it on purpose, but it was just like the type of man that you're in front of it doing, he don't have enough. I guess it doesn't matter because that's what they do. So I can't even say he doesn't have enough respect, because if that's what they do, that's what they do. But he gonna be looking. So if you don't want him looking, then just get away from them dancing like that. Because we don't want, what my friend say, what my friend called his ass googly eyes or whatever the fuck, wandering eyes. We don't want wandering eyes up our ass crack all night because we know he's looking. Damn. Let me see. My friend Caddy says because Portia's always bent over, child. So Portia's always bent over. Portia is a kiki. She's funny. She's funny. And she definitely, every time I think about Portia, because she don't come around that often, but when she do come around, baby, she come around. She got some shit to say, and she be, her and, like I said last time, her and Jen be back and forth and cracking me up. But another thing that she did that was interesting to me, I don't remember where they were at, but it was the last vacation that they took with Kristen Alexis. And Liddy was bent over in front of them dancing, and she kind of looked at her and scooted to the side. I'm like, Portia be on some shit, don't she? Portia's funny as fuck. And I'm like, I think I said something about that, and she came in the comment section to clarify about that too. Like, they'll chime in about certain things if I'm dead ass wrong. Like, if I say something silly, if I make a joke, if I say something like, you know, like, oh, they lost their fucking mind or something like that, they never have said anything about any of that. But if I say something and they think I'm wrong or I'm giving false information or something like that, they'll definitely come in and be like, no, not that one. So I believe that was the moment that she kind of stepped in and was like, no, it wasn't about that. I was just scooting to the side or something that she came to clarify. But I don't necessarily think that was a malicious moment either. I think she just kind of, I don't know. I think, you know, things get caught on camera sometimes and it might look different than it actually comes across because, you know, you don't know what your facial expressions are given all the time. So she might have just scooted over like, damn, girl. And to us, it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that can definitely, you know, both of those things can be true. It could look like she's like, and she really could just be like, damn, like you bending all over in front of me. But then here you go, you bent all over in front of Lou. So 2 and 2 equals 4, motherfucker. That just is what it is. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me see. Oh, my friend, thank you so much. My friend Cream7947 is in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through. Says, hey, D, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. And thank you so much for the super chat. I truly appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for spending your time over here. And Chow, you probably sent that 2 hours ago. So I hope you still in here because I've been talking for so damn long. I just came across it, but I truly appreciate you, friend. And everybody that's in here. If you in and out, you back and forth, you still in here after all this time, I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you in here, please make sure you like the live stream. I know sometimes people will be in and out and they be like, girl, you still on here? I was at work when I was watching you. I drove home and your ass still talking. So it's definitely, it's always a pleasure to have y'all come back because I think the last live stream I did was probably at least 2 months ago now when I said I was coming back. But y'all really do be coming through no matter how long it takes. Y'all definitely come and y'all show love every time. And I truly love and appreciate y'all for that. And I know some people be on here like, girl, you sound stupid. You talking about you love people. I have love for every single person that comes on here and spends time with me. Y'all don't have to talk to me. I could be on here talking to my damn as much as I run my mouth. Y'all could be doing something else, okay? For 2 damn hours, y'all don't have to be in here talking to me. So when I say I love y'all, I genuinely do have love for y'all because y'all don't have to spend your time here. Y'all don't have to talk to me. Y'all don't even have to be in the comment sections. Y'all don't have to share your opinions. And for you guys to do that lets me know that y'all really rock with me. And that really warms my heart. So I appreciate that. Let me see. My friend, let me scroll down so I'm not too far down. And then I also wanted to bring up the fact that she was saying something about losing weight and then wanting to gain the weight. And then a lot of people were saying she's saying she wanted to gain the weight specifically because she was already gaining the weight or she hadn't lost the weight in the first place. But that was kind of confusing to me too, because I'm like, well, if it wasn't to lose the weight, okay. So then she said, okay, well, it was for me to become more disciplined because I wasn't reading and I wasn't eating right and I wasn't consistent with the gym and I was drinking. But she went right back to fucking drinking. I mean, damn. Like the drinking didn't change. She went directly back to drinking and then low-key went directly back to eating because that didn't change either. And I'm not knocking the 75 hard experience because whether she wanted to stay consistent with that or not, obviously that's not the whole idea behind the 75 hard. It's not just to drop weight. But I'm like, it seems like you're scratching every fucking thing on the list off that you worked on. So what the hell? Because raise your hand if you think she's still reading a book 10 pages of a book every day. So you're not still doing that. You're okay. We know you're not eating right. You definitely went back to drinking. What the hell else was the 75 hard? 2 times a day at the gym. You said you aren't doing that anymore. So we done reneged on all the shit that was on the 75 hard list. Okay? What is left on the list that we're still fucking doing? Not one thing. So that was 75 days of wasted fucking time. It was 75 days of content to give us all to turn back around and be the same motherfucker she was in 2025. Who the fuck goes into a new year with all these goals and then turns the hell around and say, fuck the goals, y'all. Look, we just gonna move on. And as a matter of fact, I got a new nigga. Check this out. What? That's crazy. My friend Cream 794 says, oh hell no. Not now the dream. Ciao. My friend Chocolate Kissy says, hands not being raised at all. There's no reading going on around there. No. So what is consistent from the 75 hard? What did we stick with? You know, what did we stick with? I'm trying to think else. What else is on the list? I can't even remember what else is on the list. So I'm like, honey, the things that I could think of, we already reneged on those day 1, day 76, day 75 and a half. We was already with a drink. Day 76, we already had some extra food. Day 77, we was full of shit. Okay, so. What are we doing here? What did we waste 75 days for? Shit. This is just ridiculous at this point. Now we 75 days in, which is 3 months. We 3 months into a relationship that we haven't seen this man. You're gonna go on a damn vacation. You could have kept that fucking camera at home. What the hell you gonna drag this goddamn camera with you for us to listen to this man talk crazy the whole damn time and show us his naked ass granddaddy talking about walking around his house naked and shit with the homies in there fucking smoking, playing dominoes at the table in the middle of the hood, showing us the fucking one crack house that's left on the block with the abandoned school. Talking about he want to buy the goddamn block back and him and his boy, and the people didn't want to sell it because he was a dope boy, but they don't know he from the neighborhood. What? Like, huh? This is craziness. This is chaotic. This is fucking chaotic. Okay, this shit sound like somebody cousin Ray Ray. What? It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. Let me see. Let me see what this. Oh, okay, that's funny. Because I'm like, my friend said, I don't got no damn hands. I'm typing with my feet. That's funny. Let me see. My friend TJ says, latest vlog, she said something about calories, like she didn't just as she wanted to. Oh, like she didn't just say something about wanting to gain weight. So she goes back and forth, and then she said something about telling the boyfriend, oh yeah, I want to gain the weight back. Or she mentioned 2 people saying something about her losing weight. And then the people in the comment sections were saying, oh, well, the people that said something about you losing weight are haters. And then she also mentioned, oh, when I told my boo that I wanted to gain weight, his comment was, I knew it. I knew you were going to say that or something like that. But for me, the way he sounds, I think he might have been the one that said that, because I think he likes her thicker. Based on the way he's talking, he sounds like a man that likes all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You know, she's her shape and everything looks great. I'm just saying he seems like he likes the bigger playground is what I'm saying. So when she lost the weight, I could see that comment. Not that I'm saying it did, because I don't know, you know, I ain't in their business, but I could see that comment coming from him more than I can see it coming from women. Because to me, the weight loss, I mean, she looks great without the weight loss. She looks great either way. You know, shit, I ain't no hater. She looks great either way with surgery or not. But to me, the weight loss looked great. You know, her thighs and stuff were slimming down. You could see her shape was accentuated a lot more because she had slimmed down. So I don't think women would have been the one to tell her that she slimmed down too much, because I think women would have looked at her like, wow, that's a goal. You really did drop that weight and you look amazing. So I could see that being more of men saying that to her, because you know that's the thing that will trigger her. Men telling her she's lost too much weight. Women telling her she looks amazing is gonna, you know, it's gonna boost her ego. Women telling her that she needs to, or that she lost too much weight. If men don't care, she's not gonna care. So you can tell me I lost too much weight all day, but if I'm getting attention from men and the men are loving it, who the fuck cares what a woman thinks? I'm not trying to get no coochie. So who cares? You know, well, me specifically, her specifically, because, you know, we're not in those types of relationships. Nothing's wrong if you are. I'm just saying her specifically, that's not what she's looking for. So she's not worried about those types of comments. She's more concerned about what men think about what she looks like. That's why she hones in on my ass, because I need my fat ass back, and I need, you know, this baby, this ass is gone. That's coming from men. Women aren't coming to look at you and be like, hey, girl, what happened to the booty? The booty's gone? Damn. No, it's niggas like, oh damn, you got skinny. Oh, you skinny now. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is what'll make a woman be like, damn, okay, they right. I gotta get this ass back right. That's what it more so sounds like. So I don't know. I could be wrong about that too, but that's just, for me, it seems like women are more concerned about men's opinion than women's opinion when it comes to stuff like that. Because I could see a lot of women big up in her, telling her that she looked amazing in the comments. So I don't think that would have deterred her. And I don't really see any women that are around her. The type of women that are around her are very for Gina. So I don't see any of them saying that she lost too much weight. A lot of them seem like they're everything or whatever she does, they're going to kind of support her. So I think they would tell her that she looks great, in my opinion. Let me see. Get back to some of these comments so I'm not missing too much. Sarita Watts. My friend Sarita said, is it just me or does her butt look like a big square? Child. Wait a second. That's funny. Okay. Now from the front, she's very shapely. And then from the side, I feel like she's giving no projection. It's kind of flat from the side. And now look, y'all could have got me giving a fucking whole 360 at a woman now, okay? But yeah, so here we are. So from the front, she's very shapely. So, she has the smaller waist and the bigger hips and, stuff like the hourglass figure. And then from the side, I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm going to move down to where the fuck I was at, because if I start there, you guys are going to think I'm an asshole, and I'm not trying to be that. So we starting where we're supposed to start at. From the side, the booty looks flat. You know what I'm saying? It's wide from the front, but it's flat from the side. There's no projection. Now, the difference between a booty like Lily's and a booty like Gina's is when Lily turns to the side, Lily's booty is going to be up the freeway because she has a lot of projection. When Gina turns to the side, you wouldn't know if Gina had a booty or not. Gina, from the back, when she turns around, is not giving ass, is giving, you got some ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got ass because you're thick, not because you got ass, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like that's there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't think that's what she was paying for. I think she was paying for you got ass. You know what I'm saying? And what she literally did was pay for a bunch of hips, but the booty is still pretty flat. It's just wide. And my friend said it's a square, okay? I did not say I agree with my friend. I said that's what my friend said, okay? So that's just that. But yeah, I think that she thinks it's giving like ass and it's just giving shapely, And the shape looks great. I'm just saying it's just, it's not giving the projection that she thinks is giving. And then this is why we're constantly talking about more ass and more surgery. This is why the last time on the other vlog, when she's like, you fucking idiot, whatever lady she was talking to, she's like, I was at the doctor because I'm trying to get more ass, you stupid bitch. And I'm like, goodness gracious, we got to be stupid bitches because you want some more ass. It's crazy. I'm like, well, damn, I didn't never know I had to be a stupid bitch because you wanted more booty. That's crazy. But yeah, so this is how they get stuck too, because they end up going to get them BBLs and stuff, and then they get there and they stuffing all that stuff in there, and then they get home and it's not what they wanted. It's not big enough. It's not, it's not giving enough projection. So this is why we end up on 3 and 4. And no disrespect to anybody in here who's gotten, any type of surgery. I'm just saying I don't think that's what she was looking for, which is why she's constantly kind of thinking about going back to the doctor. Let me see. So yeah, my friend D Vans Nola, hey friend, says that's why she wanted another BBL. Like, yeah, Gina's talked about getting extra BBLs several times. And that's what I'm saying is when my friend said her booty is square, that's what her issue is she sees shape in the front, but she sees no projection. And so a lot of people will go and get BBLs and think that it's going to give them like the ass they seeing on Instagram and stuff. Those people have had several rounds of BBLs or they were already pretty thick. You know what I'm saying? So when you're going to get a BBL, they can only give you what your body can handle. So if you're smaller or if you don't have a lot of fat or your body is just not shaped like that, they can't like stuff you into, you know what I'm saying? They can't stuff enough shit in there that you sitting up on a fucking high heel. You know what I'm saying? They're going to stuff it and shape it in a way that fits your body type. And I think for her, because she's more shapely and not really like giving projection already, they were only able to really kind of accentuate her shape and not give her more ass like that. So she's looking for specifically ass. She doesn't care about the shape anymore. The shape is fine. She wants the booty specifically. And like I said, I think that's coming from her man, because now you in a relationship, what we so adamant about some ass for? He should be fine with it. He got you, and that's how it was. I mean, it just is what it is. At that point, This is how we met. This is how he likes it. And now this is where we are. But she wants more ass because I feel like that commentary might have come from him saying she slimmed down. And maybe just thinking that he wants, a thicker, more fun playground. Okay. Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsea said that inner beauty needs attention sometimes as well. The inner beauty needs the most attention, especially this day and age as women. We are lacking so much self-love at this point. It's ridiculous. And that goes back to what I was saying a minute ago about what we letting these men say and do and the way we willing to share and just tell somebody else, yo, man was talking to me. Yo, man was on my phone. Well, bitch, why you didn't get rid of him? Because who the fuck wants a man that got a bitch and you know it? Come on now. But we so caught up in giving everybody clout for bad behavior that we're enticing these people to do negative shit. And then we're low-key watching them benefit from it so much that we like, fuck it, we might as well do the shit too. I mean, hell, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I am going to say is I don't know, the age range of my audience, but I'm going to be pretty sure that a lot of you guys know who Summer Walker is. Summer Walker dropped the album. The premise of Summer Walker's album and what she's been doing this entire time is tired of these niggas, okay? I'm tired of all these niggas and tired of, dealing with what I'm dealing with in these relationships, all to be on the internet arguing about being somebody's side piece. How dare you? How dare you want us to buy an album with you spewing out uncomfortability, heartbreak, and all this shit, all for you to be okay with being a nigga side piece and getting at his bitch about it? How dare you? You want us to listen to that shit and sing with you all while you are misbehaving and benefiting from your misbehavior. And then because we're watching her benefit from that shit, you have half the internet being like, oh, she right. She should have got she should have. And please, we grown ass women. We grown ass women and then acting like we love the fucking results we getting. Please. We sitting up here with half-ass niggas. We sitting up here with a nigga who got a bitch. We sitting up here with a nigga with a baby mama, with a baby on the fucking way, acting like we got a prize because he ain't at that whole house. What? What kind of prizes are we winning? What the fuck is the goddamn point of sitting here competing with other people for somebody who A, ain't gonna end up with none of us, and B, you know how these niggas get. Once they done with you, they gonna laugh at all three of y'all. They gonna be like, I don't know why any of these bitches were chasing or fighting over me. I've been in love with this one over here. The whole time y'all been over here fighting over this man, he actually got somebody he's over there in love with. So what's the point? We just over here running amok, fooling ourselves to look better to somebody else or look better than somebody else, all to really end up with no prize in the first place, because this shit ain't no prize. This shit ain't no prize. It really is not. And we're over here looking crazy, trying to big up each other for bad shit. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Situations happen. The Cardi B situation, we got half the internet praising this woman for this situation. Now, is she wrong? No, she's not wrong. She ended up in a situation where she's having a baby with somebody that specifically maybe she wasn't in that deep of a relationship with, but you're in a relationship with a nigga who's just like the nigga you just left. You didn't see that? You didn't fucking notice any of that? You didn't notice this nigga was all over the place? I mean, come on now. We got to stop this shit. We got to say this is what we want. We can't sit here and cry to the world and say, you know what? He did me wrong. He did me wrong. No, boo, bookie. Be real with yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I think I just fucked myself over. I think I just attached myself to a nigga that I had no business attaching myself to. So let me fall back. Instead of getting on here doubling down, trying to tell people I made the right choice or somebody did me wrong, let me look myself in the mirror and say, you know what? Damn. I probably fucked around and did something that I probably shouldn't have done or didn't mean to do. But at the end of the day, this is life. This is reality. This is what it is. So we just going to move forward like that. But it's like arguing people down and cussing people out and turning off comments and stuff because you're doubling down on your misbehavior is silly. You cussing people out. You getting into it with people. You suing people. You dragging people through the mud. You doing all type of shit to people. All because of your misbehavior or your mistake or your shit that you overshared. And that's that. I mean, we have about, 2 to 3 people in court right now with, look, child, I'm fucking stupid. I'm finna start laughing before I can even spit the shit out. I was about to say, we got about 2 to 3 people in fucking court right now with goddamn Beyonce and Dallas, all for her fucking business. No. We're not oversharing to the point that I'm dragging your ass to court now, okay? Now, if I done told you too fucking much, I done told you too fucking much, and now I'm never fucking sharing again. But I'm not, We oversharing and we making mistakes and we're getting upset with other people because we're making mistakes. Be real with yourself. Easiest thing we're going to be able to do. Be real with yourself so we can all be fucking real with each other. But we're going to sit here as women and we're going to hype each other up for the bullshit while we low-key talking about your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, while we low-key over here like, oh, you know she been getting cheated on. But in your face, I'm going to tell you, girl, be happy. Girl, do that. But I'll never fuck with a young nigga that talk like that. So what the fuck you telling her to be happy with the nigga for? Hell no, don't be happy with that. Go get you a fucking man. Get this little nigga up off this camera and go find it. Well, I can't even, I was about to say, go find a nigga that's worth it. But at the end of the day, if this is what you feel like is worth it and this is what you feel like you are worth, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. If that's what you feel like you deserve, that's what you're going to accept. Because there's bigger and there's better. And I'm not talking about financially. There's men out here. There's men out here saying and doing and being an example for and doing all the shit that we ain't seen in 2 vlogs of hearing this man talk. Let me see. Let me read some of these fucking comments because ain't no telling. I'm just over here talking. Let me see. My friend Alex Prada for real says, y'all think there's a part two vlog coming of him coming, featuring him coming? Honey, if there is, it ain't gonna be no comment section and we gonna be right back here. Look, this time, if this nigga comes back on this vlog, we're gonna come back and watch that shit together because we gonna make our own damn comment section because ain't no fucking way we getting a part 2 with no comment section. Now, you give us the comment section and we might let up on that ass. But you give us another fucking video featuring that man with no comment section, and we're doing a live, okay? Because ain't no goddamn way we letting you slide with this shit, okay? Are you fucking crazy? My friend Bonnie Boop is in the building. Thank you so much for coming through, Bonnie Boop. I don't know if you just got here or you've been here, but I appreciate seeing you. Thank you so much. And my friend Jay Vickers. I know I missed a lot of y'all. I'm so sorry. I haven't been reading these comments, so I know it's probably a lot of my friends in here that I haven't seen. I appreciate y'all for following through. I truly, truly do. Thank y'all so much. And that's why every time I ended up reading a comment, it's somebody that I didn't even realize was in here. That's how long I've been talking and not paying attention. My friend Queen Chelsea says, D, speak on it. Let me see. My friend, that big low says they dragged her too bad for a part 2. Baby, so were the comments on at any point? Because I know I got to the video about a day and a half late. So I don't know if the comments were ever actually on. Were they on at some point and she just cut them off because she didn't like the response, or were they never on? If anybody knows that, let me know because I don't know. When I came to it, they were gone. And then when I came back to it to see if she had allowed the comments to be put up, she had pinned one comment that she made, but there was no other comments. So I'm wondering if there was ever comments allowed on it or if she started seeing some of the comments and just shut it down. But you guys let me know if you know anything about that. My friend Alex Prada for real says, I hope the kiddos are okay for real though. He's a walking red flag. The man is a walking fucking stop sign. He just, it ain't no way on earth that's the person. I can't say that that's not the person we expected because I don't know what we expected. I've only experienced watching her in one relationship, and that was with Peter Pan. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Tarzan. So outside of her behavior with him, and I've seen older vlogs of her, like I've only seen, somehow I don't even know how I ended up coming across that. There was an older vlog of her that I came across that was like from 4 years ago or something, and she was with a man then that I feel like she was saying was her fiance or something like that, but I wasn't watching her at that time. So when I came across that vlog, it was so many years far past that I never really got to see how she was in that relationship. But then when she was with Tarzan, you know, she was, like I said, you know, was giving overly sexual and stuff like that. But Tarzan wasn't as vocal as this one is. Tarzan was vocal. He said what he said, and he said a lot of stuff, okay? Tarzan said he was fucking black at one point. Y'all tell me if I remember that. Because he damn sure... Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so Tarzan, 100% sure on one of them blogs when they were on vacation, told her that he was black and his grandmother looked like Ty Dolla $ign. Okay, now y'all, if y'all don't know who Ty Dolla $ign is, go Google it and you tell me if that is what his grandma looks like. I don't know, but what I will say is I'm black and I do have cousins that are mixed and they don't look black at all. So I can't say the man is lying. I just thought that was funny. But so yeah. I mean, he was vocal, but he wasn't as, I feel like he wasn't trying to make her look like something. And he wasn't trying to recruit, like low-key recruit people out the chat, is what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all probably like, girl, if you say hold on one more damn time, we hanging up the phone. Okay. So yeah, he didn't give me trying to recruit people, and he didn't give me like disrespectful. And I'm not saying this man is disrespectful like purposely, but just like he didn't speak to her in a way that he spoke to her more like, you know, soft and more, you know, like he was speaking to his woman, you know, like that's what I would expect from a conversation from a man to his woman, especially on camera. Now, if I cut the camera off and I'm like, hey, bitch, come over here and suck this dick, that's fine because the camera's off and this is how we get down. But at the end of the day, you're not finna say that shit on my camera. The fuck is wrong with you? Have you lost your damn mind? My fucking family watches this shit. Are you crazy? The fucking teachers at school probably watch this shit. Are you out your mind? And no. Okay? At the end of the day, we got to be mindful. We have to be mindful. And this is why a lot of the times, I'm about to say crazy shit. I'm finna say this is why a lot of times I try to be mindful about what I'm saying. No, the fuck I don't. Like, I do. But, you know, I try to be mindful about what I'm saying as far as like not disrespecting them. I try to only, you know, base my commentary off of what I'm actually seeing. And that's it. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, I don't know what he's looking for. And if you don't see what he's looking for, you're not going to see it until he get it. Shit. Until he actually get what he's looking for. But she says a lot of the time, like, oh, he says when we get married, da 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 da. He says, oh, when we get married and we live together, da 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 da. So, I mean, who knows? That just because you talk about marrying somebody and living with them don't mean very much. Okay? Like I said, we are in the thick of watching a situation where the motherfucker thought it was what it was, and it fucking wasn't. Okay, hold on, y'all. Sorry, this is the last time I'm gonna say hold on. I'm trying to get this damn charger. Now, y'all, look. If my arm gets stuck behind this damn refrigerator, call the police. I done probably said this shit on every vlog. I done told y'all to call the police on every live stream because I'm always in a damn predicament. I'm trying to charge this computer. Hold on. Okay, I probably should have plugged it up over there. Okay, I'm gonna just do it right here. I don't have no space. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get myself out of this tizzy and figure out how I'm about to do this. Epic. We're gonna stay right here. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so let me scroll down so I can see the comments. I don't even know what I was talking about. I've been talking so damn much, I done forgot where I was at. Okay. Let me see. My friend says, because I said were the comments on at any point, and my friend Bonnie Boop says Beyonce at Dallas is crazy. Yes, that is crazy. And like I said, we watching enough of that whole experience to know. Keep a fucking eye on the niggas, okay? Keep a goddamn eye on them, okay? That's it. Watch these niggas like these hoes is watching, okay? That's all I can say. Let me see. I hope her kids. Okay, I did see that. Sorry. And sorry, honestly, y'all know, I mean, I keep on referring to specific situations because I feel like that's the depth and the trajectory of the problem of what's happening. I don't necessarily think that what's happening is a problem because she's an adult woman. She's going to make her choices. And, you know, we're all probably throwing a little dick back sometimes and doing a lot. Okay. So at the end of the day, obviously there's nothing wrong with that, but we not sharing it. And like, oh, that's what I was kind of getting at earlier when I was saying that is I have a friend who's pretty popular on the internet. I'm from California. She's more popular in California, maybe not, you know, in places. It's not like it's the platform that she's on is more of a California-based thing. So if you're more of like West Coast California, LA type area, you might be a little bit more aware of who I'm speaking on. But baby, I ain't finna say her name because we're not doing that. But at the end of the day, has a son that is, you know, of a certain age. and we're on here and we're seeking attention and we're not considering the fact that we probably don't want him seeing that. You know what I'm saying? We probably don't want his friends referring to me as these names, or, you know what I'm saying, as whoever with the big titties and all that. But so why are we talking about ourselves like that? That's it. So my friend says, oh, so they said the comment section was on. So at some point, she just silenced everybody. So they were on. So let me see what everybody's saying. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was saying beforehand. I'm sorry. I was saying that I only started talking about who's seeing it and how it's being done because it's being done so much. And there was every vlog leading up to this one has been a pre-warning of the fact that once this nigga got on camera, we were finna be over-sexualized. When I say every vlog before this, she's had a hickey on her titties, a hickey on her neck. We grown as fuck. You walking around with a hickey on your titties and a hickey on your fucking neck. What are we doing? What are we doing? There was a vlog, she went to the mall, and in the camera, she's talking to the camera, and clearly she didn't realize in the midst of her speaking to the camera, I can't say she didn't realize because I'm not her and I don't know what she's thinking. But to me, what it looked like is that when she was on the camera initially speaking, and by the time she had gotten dressed and gotten where she was going, she shifted the zipper on her sweater because she realized the hickey was there. But I'm like, why are we doing that? Why are we to a point where this is the type of shit that's being shown? You marking yourself up like a child, and then we got to go express this to some, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just hit my, I bumped your titty and your neck. Come on now. What are we explaining? What are we doing? This is a lot. So that's what I'm saying. I definitely don't chime in on the topics surrounding certain things, but I'm there kind of right now only because of that type of stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Leading up to him being on camera, I already knew this nigga was going to be a fool. Because what type of nigga is walking around marking up his 44-year-old fucking girlfriend like that? Come on now. Suck me wherever you want to suck me and lick me where you want to lick me, child, okay? But at the end of the day, don't do it to a point where I'm going to have to fucking explain this shit to people. Where I'm going to have to express what this means or why, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say because I'm grown and because I can do. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Respectfully, I just don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we're being shown it because we think it's cute. Look at what he did. He always chewing on me. That's what she said. He's like tries to eat me up every time. Like we're 16. That's some shit you say when you want to let your other friends know you fucking. I'm sorry. And maybe I'm being a little too vulgar, and maybe I'm sorry. This is just how I speak. And y'all know the longer I'm on here, the realer it gets, okay? But at the end of the day, that's like when you're young and you're trying to let people know you having sex. Like, oh, I'm going to put a hickey on her neck. And then you walking around with the hickey to let people know, like, look at what he did to me, girl. He be sucking all on me. Girl, please. We grown as fuck. We grown as fuck. If anything, everybody knows we fucking, and you don't need to see the evidence. I'm sorry. Like, damn. We don't need to see it up the booty in order for us to know what's happening. There's just a lot of oversharing initially. So once we got to the point where the nigga was on camera, shit. No respect. Respect out the fucking window. Did you show them titties I was sucking on? Did you show that neck? So they already know how I'm coming. Cream pie. Go. All that. That's how we ended up there. That's exactly how the fuck we ended up there, because you done already told him about the hickey on the titties and the neck. Before I got here, you already told him I've been chewing on you. So when I come here, I'm a show these hoes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a burnt out nigga will do. And he's making it seem as if, because we're looking with the reindeer blinders on, he's making it seem as if he's talking her up. Like, he's making it seem like, yeah, because you know how I do you. And really, he's telling us how good he is at sex and what he'll do to other people. It's an enticing way to tell other people what you be on. Oh, yeah, because you know I'll make you do that. That's a nigga. If you telling me, that's what I was saying about the show, about Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson, where you're saying things purposely to make these women look at you like, well, damn, I want to see what the dick is like too. She lucky. That's the type of shit you're saying. You're saying stuff purposely to make people feel like, damn, he on it like that. He be doing it like that. Shit, I would love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise, why are you fucking talking like that? Why are you saying the stuff you're saying? Okay, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's enough. Okay. Let me get back to the comments. So yeah, a lot of people were saying the comments are on at first. So the comments were on there, and my friend Sweet Life said, I heard they were on and getting dragged. So yeah, I figured the comment section was gonna be hot. It's fish grease, and that's why it was gone, because I wasn't even that late and the comments were already gone. So I knew either they had came in hot, or she initially shut them off. But baby, y'all know my stupid ass would have went on there and screenshot them comments, and we would have been having a live stream about the fucking comments, okay? Because why not? That's funny. Let me see. My friend Jay Victor says, what's trippy is that they toasted to the last 4 years. Right. That's what I was saying, is the last 4 years, what's been happening for the last 4 years. And then they said he was locked up. So I don't know what happened the last 4 years. And baby, look, also said Peter Pan was about 9 months ago. So yeah, how the hell are we toasting to 4 years when Peter Pan had you bent over the fucking shoulder butt naked in Colombia a year ago? And you see, this why he on here talking about cream pie. He want that coochie. And as soon as that coochie get boring, baby, he's bouncing to the other people he's been flexing that dick in front of, because that's all he's doing is flexing in front of everybody so that we can be enticed as viewers. He wants women to hear the shit he's saying so that we can dig deep and find out who the fuck he is. And some of these thirsty hoes, and I'm not saying us or y'all, but some of these thirsty bitches will be right in that man's DM and watching him on Gina's channel. A bitch will be in that man's DM while she's watching Gina's channel. Okay? Stop fucking playing. We know what that man is doing. He's trying to get in where he fit in and let us know how he be fucking her. So hopefully he can fuck on one of us. Okay? Not me, baby. Not me. And hopefully not y'all. Don't y'all be in that man DM now. And if you are, come and tell us, because we need to know that too. Okay? Just don't keep it a secret. Okay? Because baby, look, one of y'all, I won't say who it is because maybe she don't want to repeat that. But y'all, if you know who Sharp is, I had a clip of Sharp on one of the videos that I put on, and baby, one of my friends came in there and said, not Sharp, that's my ex. I'm like, girl, tell us the story, because if you know anything about Sharp, if you was dealing with that man, I know you got a lot to say, and we would love to hear it, okay? So I just be like, you don't got to be on the straight and narrow, and if you're not going to be on the straight and narrow, just don't share it, because you know we nosy. But if you do want to share it, come back. And somebody said, oh, somebody else, one of y'all, look at you. If it was you, raise your hand now. Look, I'm telling the shit show. Y'all probably like, look, this why the fuck we don't be telling you nothing. Because what the fuck are you telling these people this for? But here we are. So somebody else said that Gina baby daddy be all up in their DM, which is neither here nor there. They're not together. But she damn sure said baby been creeping and scheming, trying to get up in DM for a long time now. Okay. And we know he like black women. So he seems like a cool dude, but she likes a certain type of guy with a certain type of energy. Let me see. So yeah, my friend was saying toasting to the last 4 years when she was with Peter Pan is insane. My friend Jennifer Chasen, sorry if I'm not saying that correctly, says the comments were on at first because he saw a whole lot of negative comments. Maybe he saw some of the comments because I've never seen her turn comments off. I wonder if he would even care what people's opinions are. I wonder if he saw what people thought, if it would even matter to him. Because it don't seem like he give a damn about nothing, okay? It seemed like the more attention, the better. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it seemed like that nigga just wants attention, okay? And, you know, I mean, that's not bad. She is a social media, a content creator. So, you know, him seeking a certain type of attention isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's just the way it's being done. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to sit comfortably. I'm in a whole nother space, and this shit ain't comfortable. Okay, so somebody says, okay, so my friend Cream794 says Tarzan was given fetish. Tarzan was definitely given freaky as hell and always worried about some coochie too. But it's just the difference in the way that they spoke. I do agree that he was definitely given freaky and fetishy, but he did have a more respectful way of addressing her. Let me see. My friend Dream of Cara says they told her he had her drive her car so he could tote. Ooh, wait. Wait a second. My friend said they told her he had her drive her car so he could tote the powder and the pew across the state lines. Baby, y'all crazy. This is why the comments got turned off. My friend said they told her all type of shit. So that's why the comments were turned off, because they like, if you don't get that drug dealing, pistol toting, fucking crack patting, you come on now. They done said it all. And she's like, y'all finna get your asses right up on my comment section. Thick besties or not. Fuck all y'all, okay? I'm like, that with the way he was talking about buying the block back and pushing it up, I'm like, you saying a lot. You saying a lot. What the fuck do we need to know you the dope man for? When do we need to know you was the ex-dope man? Like, shut your ass up, okay? Damn. Come on now. Tell people something else. What the fuck do you do now? You do real estate and you buying houses. Explain that shit, nigga. Don't tell these people on this damn channel you was pushing dope. Goddamn. You making me look crazy. But now I am fucking crazy. So go tell the goddamn story. We just gonna turn the comments off. And this is how we are where we are, y'all. Shit. I be having to put the whole story together so I can give myself the answer. Because now I see why the comments is off. I done did this whole, we've been on here for 2 fucking hours and 14 minutes, all for me to just be able to answer why the fuck the comments is off. The comments is off because her ass don't give a damn about people's opinion about her bad behavior. That's it. We here. We made it. Okay? That's it. Let me see. So everybody's saying, yeah, they were on. Let me see. Somebody saw my friend Cream 794 says he has a G-Wagon, allegedly. I don't know what car they drove, but I know they took a road trip, which is interesting because we know Gina love a plane. So y'all, 2 and 2 might be equal in 4. 2 and 2 might be equal in 4 because her ass sure was sitting in the passenger seat looking so fucking impressed about his old fucking 1990 dope stories. She's sitting there looking like she's so infatuated with the dope man and she just couldn't wait to have a fucking dope man girlfriend so she could be the dope girl. I'm like, Henny, please. But she did tell the story last time about now look, bitch, this might be the same nigga. Hold on. Look. She did tell a story the last time about the man that she used to be fucking with, that she used to be putting the dope in the bag for, and she used to be driving it to places for him. And then something about they got in trouble and something about he got in trouble or something and she kept the money. I don't know. I don't remember the story. Don't let me fuck the story yet. But definitely something about her helping. So 2 and 2 might be we talking about the same nigga, and this is why he said 4 years, because that's the same dope pushing nigga she was fucking with before. But don't get me to lying, y'all. I'm not saying that man is doing that. I'm telling you, the stories Gina told make it fucking seem like that's what's happening, okay? Let me see. My friend Sweet Life, I don't even know what she's responding to, but that's funny as hell. My friend Sweet Life says, he said that, no, that Wigga didn't. So she's definitely talking about Peter Pan because she said Wigga. That's funny. Let me scroll down so I'm not too far back. Oh, and did you guys catch that he said, the channel, my friend Jay Vickers said he about to get a channel. He already told her he needed to show him how to do some things. Oh, he needed to show how to do some things. All he had was a lids account, but he's supposed to make 30,000, no accounts. So my thing is, did y'all hear him say that he used to be on a TV show? He said he used to be on a TV show called, and now look, I don't know where his hometown is, but if y'all remember where his hometown is, maybe you know about this show, and maybe you'll be able to figure out who he is. Not me telling y'all how to fucking find him, man. But hell, if you can find him, go find him, chat. But at the end of the day, no, leave that man the fuck alone before he come. You know the dope man got plugs, and he know how to do some shit. So I'm gonna leave him the fuck alone before before some shit get cracking. Okay, let me see. No, what I was saying is that he was saying he was on a show when he was younger, and I'm like, how come she keep on loving on niggas who love to be on camera? But he said he was on a show called By Kids for Kids when he was 17. Because initially he said, yeah, I was on a show. I was already on TV when I was younger or something like that. And she was like, what, really? And he said, yeah, I was on a show. And then he said when I was younger. And he said, well, I wasn't that young. I was 17. So we know specifically a show called By Kids for Kids, and a 17-year-old black boy is 2 and 2 together. Gotta equal 4. So if anybody is from his state and know anything about that show, that's your man. Okay. Not y'all man, but that's that man. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so my friend says, oh, dang. My friend says, the Beyonce of Dallas let that man make her get off the internet and fuck up her bag. And that's what I was saying, is that we fucking around with people who, I won't say they don't deserve the time, but we setting ourselves up to be in position so we don't have to fuck around in these ponds, is what I'm saying. Ain't no fucking way I'm working that hard to go backwards like that. If I don't work this goddamn hard to get where I'm going, now, yeah, give a nigga a chance. You know what I'm saying? Let a man be a man and work his way up, or you help that man if you love him. You bring him up out the mud and you create a business with him, or you invest in his business, or you give him business ideas and all that. But what I'm saying is, if I've done all this shit and I done surpassed all the niggas that I felt like were not worth my time because I'm trying to be a boss, what the fuck I'm gonna end up being a boss for, to end up going to do the most bare minimum shit I could have done in the first place? To go get a nigga I could have gotten in the first place. I mean, come on now. I'm in other fucking rooms so I can meet other niggas. I'm in other spaces so I can meet other types of people. How are we ending up in some of these positions? I'm like, how the hell are we ending up in some of these positions when we're working so hard? And I said not too long ago, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody because life is life, but I'm saying, like, I know people specifically who have worked their asses off to go get degrees and to go, you know what I'm saying, buy their first home as women on their own, all to fuck around, and now you find a nigga pen pals in jail. What the fuck did you just go do all that work for? To reach out to a nigga you could have met on the block before he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we working so hard to go pick up any fucking thing? And now if it's somebody that you grew up with, somebody you know and you got love for, and you like, oh, you know what? Now he's in jail and, you know, I still got love for him, so I'm gonna hold him down. That's different. But we not just like, you know what? I got my degree and I really need a nigga. Let me go look at these niggas in jail real quick because there's some fine niggas in jail. Like, come on now. Fuck are we doing? That's crazy. That's silly as hell. Okay? It just don't make no sense. My friend Isabel 1989 says, hey D, bye Sharp. I remember that comment. Child, look, Sharp is a fucking mess. And Sharp is getting Gina boyfriend. If y'all don't know shit about Sharp, just Google fucking Sharp the pimp. That man is a fucking mess. And these are the type of niggas we bowing down for, is what I'm saying. What are we talking about? Now, I'm not talking about my friend who said she used to date him because I don't think she was dating that. Sharp is a personality. Sharp has a lot of levels to him. And one of them is a very big personality. So if you Google Sharp and you don't know who that is, you're going to get a whole lot of shit. Okay. Now, is he like that in person? I don't know. I've never met him specifically, but being that one of my supporters said that she dated him, I could imagine that he has a level to him where he's dateable. You know what I'm saying? And she's obviously not dating him anymore because it wasn't a good idea. She got some sense. She's smart. That's a smart woman. But we sitting here watching people on YouTube not have no fucking sense and praising them for it. And then that's why they feeling like they better than us and calling us slow, because we telling them they got such great ideas. And then when the idea ain't that damn great, we fucking stupid for it. It's crazy. Let me see. I'm coming across comments. And I'm not sure because I haven't read all the comments. I'm just coming across comments, and then I guess y'all responding to each other. But that's funny. Somebody said, my friend Sonia C says, "Get that broke ass dick away from me." I'm not even sure where the comment, what she's responding to, but that's just the next comment I seen while I'm scrolling through, and that's funny. Let me see. So I think some of you guys are kind of asking each other certain questions about stuff. Let me scroll down all the way to the bottom. Let me see. Oh shit, I'm so far. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna start from right here. Okay, so somebody said, you really think that's him, the Naeem guy? I'm not sure. Y'all tell me who that is because I think I missed that part of the conversation. Did y'all find him? Did y'all figure out who he was? If that was y'all talking about? Let me see. My friend LaShawn Terry, it says he's from St. Louis. Okay, so if you from St. Louis and you guys grew up watching a show or you know anything about a show called By Kids, For Kids, or For Kids, By Kids, or something like that, and it's a 17-year-old age-ish, around that age, black boy on there, that's him. Because he sure wanted us to know that shit too. And for some reason, Gina did too, because she left the shit in the vlog. Let me see. Says, oh, yes, it's him. So I guess it is the Naeem. Okay, so y'all let me know where y'all finding that so I can go check it out. Y'all know I'm nosy, so I want to see it. Are we going to talk about it? Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how far we're trying to go with this, okay? If we start getting in trouble and this nigga start coming to say shit about us or to us, we're getting the fuck out of here. Or hopefully his ass come in this live stream so we could have a goddamn conversation about it. That would be some shit, okay? But let me see. He seemed like the type. That'll get his ass on here just to cause a shit show. Let me see. He has a YouTube, but no blue check channel. Okay, so my cousin Denny Ma says he has a YouTube channel. A YouTube, but no blue check channel. So is he just not a bigger YouTuber, but he does have a YouTube channel? Because that would be interesting. And the way he was over there talking with Lou and them at the little Christmas thing, it seems like either he's been around for a while and he's very familiar with them, and maybe hence that's why where the 4-year comment came from, or he's just a very what do you call it? Like very open, talkative, free person. And I'm like that too. So I can't say there's anything wrong with that, because it don't take nothing but for you to fucking say hi to me for me to get to going, okay? We'll be done having a conversation about the goddamn stars, the moon, your mama, my mama, and everything else. You get to fucking talk to me. So I can't say there's anything wrong with him being talkative, but he just has a big personality, and he seems like if he don't have a YouTube channel, he for damn sure seems like he want one, or he could benefit from having one. Hold on. I keep telling y'all, hold on, like we on the damn phone. I'm trying to shift and fix stuff. Y'all probably like, honey, we're done holding on. Okay, we're trying to fucking talk. Give me 1 second. Okay, so my friend LaShawn Terry says Beyonce and Dallas got a strike for what? I don't think she did. I think she's doing it. I think she's the one doing it to other people. Just based on the opinions that, the opinions about things that are being shared, that might not be fully true, that might not be what it seemed like, that might not be what you said. So I think a lot of that is a reflection of just not liking the result of the story that you're putting out there, and not being okay with the fact that everybody who's reading the book doesn't like every page they're reading. I mean, I can read a great book. That doesn't mean I like every chapter. Some chapters might be best like shit. I can love a TV show. I don't love every episode. I watch Housewives. I watch, all these things. I don't like every episode. I enjoy the show. That's it. Everything you give me, I'm not going to enjoy. Most of the stuff is enjoyable. Some of the shit is bullshit. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. That's just the goddamn bottom line. So yeah, it's just like, I don't, striking people for opinions about something that you expressed that you weren't comfortable with people seeing through because they were not as true as they were portrayed to be, is not really fair to me. I mean, if somebody's lying on you, if somebody's bringing stuff up that's unnecessary, if somebody is, speaking derogatory about your family or your children or something like that, I understand being upset with that. But if you put out a story and people have an opinion about a story, and then they start finding out holes in the story, or they're questioning you now based upon the story because you were supposed to have more discernment, or you lied to the audience because you didn't want the audience to see you in a certain light, I don't think that's fair to take that out on other people. And I'm watching people go through this, and I'm going to say one of my friends specifically, and I'm not going to mention any names because, that's not my business to do. But one of my friends specifically is in a situation where, I mean, like, what am I going through this for? What am I going through this for? All because we're finding out truths about something, and your truth doesn't change the trajectory of your success. Your truth is your truth, which is what makes you be successful. And that's why I was saying earlier, that's what I really enjoy about Lily, because Lily's going to give you the truth, whether you like that shit or not. She going to give you every bit of truth. She going to tell you she going to do a 21-day challenge and not do a fucking thing about it. She going to tell you she going to start something and she ain't going to start shit. She going to come on there with the raggedy wig on, like y'all said in the fucking comment I sold earlier. She's going to come in without the teeth brushed, like my friend said. She's going to come in there with the lopsided bonnet. She's going to come like she's coming. She's going to come tell us that the stalker is in jail, but the stalker is still at the fucking window. Okay? She's going to come how she coming. She's going to tell us everything. She's going to show us everything. And that is my question that I had as far as one of the topics earlier is, are we enjoying people more for the fake shit they're showing us, or are we enjoying people more for authenticity? Because for me, I feel like Lily lost a lot of subscribers for being authentic, but I'm watching a whole lot of fake bitches get a whole lot of love for being unauthentic, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling them bitches. Y'all know how we rock. If you late, don't take my words literally. I'm just speaking. But it's just like somebody said he got 67 subscribers. Y'all done found him at, somebody tell me the man page, okay? Because now I'm gonna go, oh, now I see it. Okay, I'm gonna go find it. I'm not gonna do it on here because y'all gonna get me in trouble, but I am gonna go look at it. Yeah, so I feel like we're either we're the ones doing it, and I won't say purposely, because I mean, we watch what we watch, and just because we're watching doesn't mean we're supporting and we're praising you for it. But we're watching a lot of people be rewarded for being fake. And then the one person who's showing everything authentically for what it is. Now, maybe she might lie about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she might have what's that girl named Grams over there sometimes, and she don't show us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she might be fucking around and still doubling back, and maybe she was fucking around with the stalker one day, and that's why the stalker been stalking her. Maybe all those things could be true. That's not my opinion. That's just what people have said to me. So I'm just being silly by saying that. But a lot of those things could be true, but we're still watching her realistically go through human nature, which is not everybody, but a lot of people go through financial struggles. A lot of people go through depression. A lot of people go through those things. And I feel like we're dinging her for being authentically herself and going through things and sharing them unapologetically, because this is what she chose to do. And she's being low-key punished because her views and stuff are not what they were. And we're over here shoving money up these people's ass that have been nothing but fake, phony, and lying to our fucking faces, all to turn around and call us fucking slow for our opinions, which is why I choose to come on here and state how I feel. I always say that I love them. I always say I would never be disrespectful to them, because like I said, that's what I'm watching for. You know, I'm watching because it's entertaining and I do enjoy them. But the truth of the matter is, I'm also watching you be successful for some bullshit, while I'm watching one person struggle for living a real life, you know, for living authentically herself. And so we're just kind of so interested in being entertained that we're not really thinking about the fact that we're rewarding this fake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? We're rewarding these people and then expecting them not to lie to our faces. You know what I'm saying? We expecting them not to want to put on a fucking show. Hell yeah, they finna put on a show. It is what it is. They putting on a show because we eating that shit up. Every time they lie, we eat it. But then every time Lily over there telling the truth, we like, she weak as fuck. She fell off. She real though. She's real. Like I said, we might not be getting the real everything, but she's keeping it real. And that's just the truth, you know? Let me see. Why don't people fight it to show she's okay? So my friend LaShawn Terry says, why don't people fight it to show she's bullying and lying? I think that is what's going on right now. I think that there is a situation where people are kind of trying to, you know, prove their case, you know? Let me see. Oh, my friend Boo is in the building. Hey, friend. I appreciate you for following through. Thank you so much for coming through. My friend Boo says, we fighting, waiting on a court date. So my friend Boo, okay, since you spoke on it, I will go ahead and bring it to the attention of the people. My friend Boo says, we're fighting it and waiting on a court date. So if you guys want to update on what the situation is and the courts and stuff like that, and what's kind of happening in that situation, make sure that you head over to my friend Boo. She also does vlogs. She also has another channel where she talks about, you know, just women empowerment and stuff like that. So make sure you guys head over to her channel. And Boo Reacts is where you will find, you know, the information about what's happening with the courts and stuff like that. But like I said, I just don't feel like it's appropriate or cool to, you know what I'm saying, shift things in a way where I look perfect, and then the second that they find out I'm not perfect, now I'm scratching all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm knocking all this shit over. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair. Said, my friend Inua says, she was just emotional. I'm giving her a lot of grace. I unfollowed her because I didn't want to see the heartbreak. So yeah, and there's a lot of mixed emotions about that. You know, some people unfollowed due to, you know, just the whole idea of the situation. Some people unfollowed to, you know, just give peace to the situation. So everybody has their own, you know, reasoning behind sticking around or not. But that's just kind of what I was kind of thinking, is like, are we giving these people a hard time for being real people on the internet? Because I feel like that's how everybody started. Everybody started as their authentic self, and the more they grew, not the faker they got, but the more of a facade they had to put on. So when other people started dealing in real reality, they started being looked at as less than, or they started being looked at as like, oh, you're not on anymore, because when it's like, no, I'm just not willing to put on this fucking show to stay successful, because I feel like me being my authentic self is what's going to help me be successful. And I think that's why she's sticking to the code. It's like, you can see Lily trying to come back and be, you know, back in the limelight, but you can also see a lot of her being okay where she is. And I respect that. I respect the fact that she's not forcing her way back into these situations just for the fact that she wants to get the numbers. Now, is there some things happening? Is there some things happening that I see that I feel like might be trying to get the numbers back up? Yes. But like I said, it's still a lot more authentic than a lot of the shit that we might be seeing from other people. Now, let me stop fucking talking and scroll down because I know I'm missing comments. Let me see. Then views will humble that ass real quick. So my friend Queen Chelsea says, yeah, views will definitely humble you real quick, where it's like a lot of people are definitely dropping like flies based upon what they're seeing, whether they don't like the content anymore or they don't like where you at in life. Baby, the people don't give a damn, okay? They don't give a damn. Let me see. Okay, my friend Sweet Life says, when you try to be a Lux girl, it's hard to sustain. Yes, definitely, I agree. I think most women, when they come on YouTube, I think they have to do that. You know, I think they think that the aesthetic of being this, you know, high-class luxury lifestyle content, I think that's what they think they have to do. But I think that people should definitely realize that YouTube, there's anybody on YouTube. Somebody just like you is on YouTube. And if you be yourself, you're going to find them people. Because me specifically, y'all know, a lot of you guys have been here for a long time. Me specifically, with the way that I do my content or do my videos or the way that I speak on my live streams, I don't have the cleanest mouth. I'm not the, you know, the most put together, or baby, look, shit, I'll tell y'all I'm coming back tomorrow. Y'all won't see me for 6 months. So I'm not very put together, but I'm authentically myself. And that's how I found my audience. That's how I found y'all. That's how I found my friends, because you guys are, I won't say you guys are similar to me, because you guys might be like, bitch, please. Y'all might be like, get the fuck out of here. Similar to you. That's crazy. But no, I'm just saying, like, a lot of you guys can roll with the punches. You guys can understand my personality. So you guys kind of understand where I'm going. And this is why you guys stay here, because you guys can talk to me the way I talk to y'all, and I can talk to y'all the way y'all talk to me. And we're having fun with that. But when you get on here and you're trying to be something that you're not, or force yourself into a position because you think that's what YouTube is, you're going to find an audience full of people who are going to drop on your ass as soon as they realize you're not that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be like, oh, she's talking crazy today. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get out of here. I didn't even know she'd be talking about sucking dick. Oh, well, here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if you don't be yourself, it's going to end up putting you in a position where, yeah, people are going to definitely start leaving, because now they're going to start realizing things about you that's not, that they didn't show up for, you know? So, okay, my friend Boo Bougie says, I rock with Lily with her crazy self. Yes, because it's the truth of the matter. You know, she's a flawed person like anybody else, so we can't knock her for it. Can't believe another, my friend Artsy Shan says, I can't believe another holiday season, and she truly shows she does not care about the family dynamics. Yeah, holiday season done came and went, child, done came and went. Let me see. My friend It's Just Tay is in the building. Thank you so much for popping up. It's Just Tay, I appreciate you. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to my girl It's Just Tay as well. So that's Boo Bougie, my friend It's Just Tay, and my friend Denny Moss. If you guys are interested in finding new channels, make sure you guys go subscribe to them. And you guys already know how we rock over here. If you have a YouTube channel and you want to get some extra subscribers, or you want to get your channel out there, drop green hearts in the chat so that people know you have a channel, and you guys can support each other as well, because we're all here to show love and show support. My friend LaShawn Sari says, I watch Boo. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me see. My friend Diva Wynn says she's not above a person having an opinion based on what you upload. Gina doesn't strike channels, and she's talked about a lot more. I'm not subscribed to neither. No, Gina's pretty that we spoke about that on the last live stream, where I said Gina has pretty thick skin when it comes to her allowing people to share their opinion about her online. She's not one that is, you know, that's going to be so up in arms about your opinion that she's going to come and strike your channel. That's what I said. She don't give a damn so much that she DM'd me and said, like, honey, what the fuck do you be on? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because she didn't just DM me out of the blue because she wanted to DM me. So don't feel like I'm saying, like, girl, because she sent me a DM. She DM'd me. I'm going to tell you exactly what she DM'd me for. She DM'd me because I had already dropped, like, when I first started my channel, I think I dropped like 2 or 3 videos. And if you ever been to the very, very beginning of my channel and the videos the first video that I made about her was about her and Lily's friendship. And I said, she don't really like Lily like that because of the way she be kind of saying stuff and the way she be responding and stuff. So that was the first video. And then the second video, I don't know, I don't remember the gist of all of the videos, but obviously there were opinions about what she had going on. So after that, I realized like, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead, and since I'm already making videos about these ladies, I'm going to tell y'all how fucking crazy I am. I'm like, and this is why I said I be having to stop myself from commenting under their videos, because I be having to realize they know what the fuck your logo looks like. And as soon as they see your comment, they finna come kick your ass. So I be having to stop myself because I'm like, oh, hell no. They going to see me if I say some shit. So she ended up DMing me because my crazy ass is sitting there like, all right, I'm already 3 videos in talking about them. Let me go ahead and follow their Instagram. That way, if they're doing any crazy shit on Instagram, I can go ahead and say something about that too. Immediately upon me fucking following this lady on Instagram, I got a DM. The following day, I got up and checked my phone. I look and it's a DM and it said Gina Jyneen. And I'm like, oh shit, what happened? I'm like, she finna let me have it. So I opened the DM and the first thing she said was, ma'am, just ma'am. That's it. And I was just like, oh, Gina, I know you think, and I just went straight for it. I said, I already know you think I'm crazy, but at the end of the day, we only discuss what you be saying, and we think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, ain't no disrespect. We just think your ass is crazy. Legit. That's what I told that lady, okay? And then after that, she just said, I know, whatever I've seen, I just laugh at. I'm not pressed about it or whatever. Now, who was pressed was Jen, because when she came and she DM'd me, she said, yeah, I blocked you. Because you was like, she didn't say that specifically, but the gist of it was like, yeah, I blocked you because you was talking all that shit. And I don't got no problem with my friends. And you creating problems and all this stuff. And I'm like, no. We just having a little bit of fun. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing, I don't dislike y'all. I don't have no hate towards y'all. So then at least after that, Jen unblocked me. Now, does she care? Does she like me? Probably not. But she did unblock me after that because, at least when they do reach out, they realize I ain't on no bullshit like that. I ain't that crazy. Let me see. My friend says, my friend Boo Bougie says, I didn't watch what you do to Gina. I didn't necessarily do anything. At that point, I was just starting the channel. So I guess she had gotten wind of it because it was a new channel. So people might have been like sending it to her like, oh, somebody is talking shit about you on the internet. So she had, I'm assuming, come across it because, people were leaving comments and I was saying my commentary or whatever. So I think that's how she ended up getting wind of it. But the only reason that she ended up saying something to me is because I decided to follow her ass on Instagram. I decided to follow her on Instagram, and my Instagram logo is the same Real Tea with D. So she's like, I know this bitch from YouTube is not trying to follow me on Instagram. So she definitely did hit me with the like, ma'am, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, nothing, just to keep watching the shit you be doing because we got stuff to say. That's all. But let me see. Boo. Oh, okay. My son, I was about to say my son, child. My friend LaShawn Terry says, Boo, are you really being sued? My friend Boo Bougie says, oh, I'm in here, girl. And says yes. So yeah, if you guys want to get the, the rundown on this situation, because like I said, it's a lot, it's a lot going on, and I feel like it's just come on now. Like we don't got to do this with people just because we're sharing things. You know what I'm saying? It's just, ain't nobody knocking on your door trying to fight or nothing like that. So why are we doing people like that? All for sharing an opinion about something that you served us on a platter, Let me see. So if you guys want to, get caught up on that situation, make sure you head over to my friend Boo Bougie and check that out just so you guys can get an idea of what's happening. Because like I said before, it's not my business to speak on. Once it starts getting to stuff that's like real life and realistic and really happening with people, that's not the level of stuff that I like to touch on, because, when it gets to a point where it's not fun or funny anymore, now we just crossing the line and pissing people off. So being that these people actually have stuff going on, I don't even like to chime in on that because there's emotions involved in all of this. There's emotions involved. There is people's lives involved. And it's a lot. It's a lot for us to be having a good time on the internet and to be ended up in hot water because people are sharing shit. And then, like I said, and then to be ended up in these types of situations and then turn around and see people have podcasts where they're sharing their opinions too is just unfair to me, But I'm not saying, like I said, Gina has a podcast. She shares her opinion. She don't give a damn about nobody's opinion. So scratch, I'm not talking about her, but I'm saying just in general, we're sharing shit and then we're getting upset that people are sharing shit. So I've even learned myself going through this process. You know, initially people would come on here and cuss me out, child. I'll be on here cussing people out for days. Okay. Initially, I don't know. Some of you guys might be new to the channel, but if you go back to the beginning of the channel, I was making videos about these bitches coming to my channel talking crazy. And I will put their picture up and I will run their ass down the whole fucking video because fuck you playing with me for. But the more I learned and the more I got into it, I was like, how you gonna be mad at these people because you said some shit and now they got some shit to say? Let them say what they gotta say. Like, shit, I'm not gonna stop you. Say it. Shit, say it so we can. Now, if you start talking too damn much, I might ignore you. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna remove nothing. I'm not gonna, I mean, shit, we talking. I can't drag nobody through the mud to no court, to, you know, to nothing, to the extent of now I'm frustrating you about some shit that I done decided to put on the table. That's just, what the fuck are we doing? You know, it's just too real to even make content as far as like trying to make it fun or funny, because it's ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous. And it's kind of unfair to the people who are putting themselves in position to be in those positions, like the bigger YouTubers, and are getting you know, shunned or, you know, backlash while they're trying to position themselves, all while doing exactly what the last person did to position themselves, you know? So that's just the fairness of it all. I mean, the unfairness of it all. I'm sorry. My friend Queen Chelsea says, yes, that's why I appreciate Lily and her growth. Definitely. My friend LaShawn Terry says they need to keep the story off social media. Yeah, because I mean, we're getting updates on every 5 fucking seconds. So, you know, he put his dick up your ass and now we know that. Now he put his dick in your nose and we know that too. Now his dick is in your ponytail. Like, come on now. But then you don't want us to fucking say like, oh, wow, never seen a dick in a ponytail before. Bitch, I'm surprised. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I've never come across that. So when you tell me that, of course I'm going to say something. I'm surprised. But you can't like pull a fucking magic show and then be like, no, but don't talk about that. What? Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're seeing all this shit. Otherwise, put the dick in a bun so we don't see it, keep it tucked, and pull the motherfucker out later on so we don't know it's there. But if you're going to show us the dick in the ponytail, we're talking about it. It's surprising and it's different and we didn't expect that. So it just is what it is, okay? Let me see. Look, my friend, that's funny as hell. My friend Donna Daniel says, that man wear dirty black J's. Y'all better leave him alone. She's like, if y'all know anything about them dirty black J's, y'all better leave that man the fuck alone because he'll come looking for you, child. That's why I said I ain't gonna get too much. I ain't gonna get too much in his business because if you know anything about a nigga like that, okay, we're gonna leave that where it's at a little bit. My friend says, not somebody said Gina would be good for love after lockup. Child, okay, that's hilarious because when I say I can see it, okay? I definitely, Gina on love after lockup is funny as fuck, okay? Let me scroll down so I don't end up, oh, I think I did see some of these. See, that's how you know my ass all over the place. I'm back to the top of the comments. Let's see. My friend, if you don't show it. Oh, okay, so my friend Sweet Life 22 says, if you don't show it, we won't know it. That's the damn truth. If you don't share it on camera, it's just your reality and it's not ours. Now it's ours, okay? My friend Boo Bougie says, D girl with the popcorn. Hey, friend. Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all go over there. And if, like I said, if you want to know anything about the get down, my friend Boo Bougie gonna give you the rundown. My friend LaShawn Terry says, I unsubscribed as well. I don't like bullies and liars. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, and you know, I've had people come on here and call me a bully before. I'm not a bully, specifically because if these people come on here, my job is not to run them down when they come on here and cuss them out and talk to them crazy. I'm not a bully. I'm sharing my opinion. If these people come on here, I'm going to be as sweet as pie. Am I going to be silly? Yes. Am I going to laugh? Yes. Am I going to be disrespectful? No, because I'm not a bully. Now you can be, you know, feel some type of way about what people are doing, but bullying is a very specific behavior. And I feel like my friend LaShawn Terry is saying that, yeah, a bully and a liar at this point. It's kind of giving a little bit of both. And so if we're gonna call a spade, we're gonna at least have to put a little sprinkle of that on there. We can't just call it clean and pristine. We're gonna have to say it's a little bit of bullying and lying going on if we want to be honest. And that's just the truth of the matter. My friend King Duke Pharaoh is in the building and says, howdy, new sub. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for following through in the chat, and I appreciate you. Now, if you came here to cuss us out, King Duke Pharaoh, Go ahead and give us a run for our money, okay? We're ready for it. I'm just playing. But no, I never seen you here before, so I appreciate you for coming through. Y'all know I'm silly. I'm just joking. Let me scroll up. Says she said, let me see. My friend RC Shan says they got the Donald Trump syndrome, say shit and then deny it was said, and then deny it was said or done. That's true. That is definitely true. My friend McD 1420 says, thank you, D, for allowing us to share our YouTube channels. Of course, anytime. Anytime we come on here and we get to talking, as much as I'm talking and y'all talking back, y'all deserve to get y'all shine on too. I can't be the only one on here talking shit. If these people keep on wanting me to talk, I would be talking my damn life away. So I definitely need them to come talk to y'all too. I need them to come talk to y'all so I can shut my ass up sometimes, honestly. And then I also like, clicking through you guys' stuff and watching you guys' channels too. I was commenting, and then sometimes I realized at some point I felt like it was inappropriate to comment because I don't think that you guys, well, not all of you, but I don't think some of you guys might be comfortable with me specifically on this channel commenting under your stuff, because it might make the ladies that, we support sometimes look at you with a side eye and be like, hey, ain't that crazy bitch under your post? So you be watching her shit too, but you be acting like you like me, because that's what ended up happening in this specific situation as well, where a lot of people are being, mistreated or treated some type of way because they were watching my channel as well. So I had a lot of people who were, like if there was just comments being made like, oh yeah, and some of you guys supposed to be my supporters, and you guys over there watching them T channels and stuff like that. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that somebody dislikes you. That means that it's entertaining and there's something over there to listen to. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're so entertained that takes the love that they have for you. So it just sometimes it comes across as like this or that. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna be all mine or you not. And it's like, we ain't your man. We could be everybody's. You know what I'm saying? We could share the D around here. Okay. Let me see. Let me keep scrolling. Says, I told Gina when I see her, it's up. And she deleted her comments. My friend Denny Ma said, I told Gina when I see her, it's up, and she deleted her comment. Now, look, the interesting thing about that is my friend Denny Ma is in Texas, okay? So that might not be too damn far-fetched that she might come across that woman. So, Gina, you better let them damn comments fly so you can see what's coming your way, child, okay? You better let them comments fly so you can see what's coming your way, at the very damn least, child. Shit. Let me see. Y'all know I'm tripping. I'm crazy, but at the end of the day, we having a good time. The more fun we having, the crazier it gets around here. My friend Sweet Life says, stop, Denny, I'm weak. That's funny as hell. Let me scroll. My friend Chait, hopefully I'm saying that right, Chait, says, Gina went and blocked everyone that followed another reaction channel because who are you to tell people who you can and can't watch? She's bothered. Yeah, and that's what I'm like. I understand, maybe being like, oh, I can't believe some of my subscribers are watching the reaction channels, but watching the reaction channel doesn't mean that you don't like the person. Like I said, we all look at tabloids and look at TMZ and all that stuff. That don't mean we don't like Beyonce. That don't mean we don't like, you know what I'm saying? Hell, we are listening to P. Diddy music and this nigga's a weirdo. So at the end of the day, you don't have to like the shit. That doesn't mean we're not fucking engaging and indulging in some of it. It just is what it is, So that's why I'm like, they be cracking me up sometimes with the unnecessary feeling some type of way and following and unfollowing and blocking and all that stuff. Cause I'm like, child, please, you are fucking R. Kelly's fan. Leave people alone. You got the nerve to be rocking with a nigga for years upon years that's been doing wrong shit for years, but we all still supporting Chris Brown and all these other motherfuckers. That's crazy. But we sitting here talking about, I'm about to block so-and-so because she got an opinion. Honey, please. Okay. Let me see. Let me scroll. My friend Kathleen says, well, she don't respect herself. Look how she dresses and carries herself. She's not going to get no man to respect her. Until she respects herself, there's no man that will take her serious at all. I feel like it just brings a certain type of man. You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely, like you just said, it's going to bring a certain type of energy. The way you dress, the way you speak, the places you go, the way you act, all those things are going to bring a certain type of man. So if that's not the man you're looking for, you're going to have to change it up. But we ain't seen the change. So we know what she's looking for. We know what she's looking for. Let me see. My friend Sweet Life says, I only found out about reaction channels from Miss Unbothered Bothered. She brought up it in a vlog. So I searched and voila, that's funny. So she said I only found out about the reaction channels because of Gina. And then when I went searching for it, here we go. So there, yeah, my channel wasn't doing anything at first. Initially, I made the video and I think I had like 300 views on the video at first. And then somehow I'm assuming somebody ended up telling her about it. And the next video that she posted, she ended up talking about the video that I dropped, saying, oh, well, now there's somebody who just created a channel saying that me and Lily aren't friends, or I'm not really friends with my friends. So that literally is when I got my subscribers, because then she decided to bring up the fact that I was saying shit. So I'm like, if you would have never told people that I had some shit to say, they would have never known I had some shit to say. And I mean, great, I'm glad she did, because now I got all my friends. But other than that, I'm like, if you weren't worried about what people are saying because you aren't here doing silly stuff, then none of us would have a channel, honestly, because nobody would be listening. They only listening because you said something about it and now they know about it. So otherwise, we just would have been people on the damn internet waiting for somebody to come listen shit. Hold on really quick. Sorry, I keep telling y'all, hold on. I keep needing to grab these damn chargers because all these batteries are dying because I've been talking so damn long. Hold on. So yeah, so when I say my intention was like never to like be like on, and that's, look, I'll be honest because y'all know I'm fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, that's why it gets hard for me to be consistent, as consistent as I would like to be, because I have other stuff that I'm doing, and then I ended up falling into this. And so I was being really, really, really consistent. But then the more consistent I was over here, the less consistent I was with other stuff. And the other stuff needs my attention as well. So if I'm all caught up in over here, then I'm slacking in other areas. So that's why I'm like, coming over here and starting this channel, my intention was never to go this far, but because it went this far, because they were getting upset. So then after she decided to say something on the vlog about the fact that I had created that video, after that, then Tay struck my channel because I made a video about her and her girlfriends. Now, baby, that was the hell of a I was so fucking mad about that video getting struck, because that was the hell of a video. And y'all know I'm fucking silly. So if I think the shit was funny, I definitely am going to think y'all thought it was funny. I mean, y'all would think it's funny. So that video ended up getting struck. And then she talked about it on her blog as well. So because they kept on saying stuff about my channel and me having something to say, I guess because I was a new channel and they hadn't seen me before, and the shit that I was saying initially was kind of irritating to them, they would come back on their blogs and they would mention something about it and say like, hey, this new channel was saying such and such, but I don't like it and it's not true. So then that would lead people to come back and search for the videos. And so then people would come back and search for the videos, and then I would get more subscribers and more views. So the more people came over, the more I just started doing videos. So then that's how we ended up being here. But that's how most of the people found the channel, is because they were responding to it. And they say that they're not bothered, but then they were responding to it so much, then people were coming over here being like, well, who is that? And what is she saying? And then I'm over here saying crazy shit. So half the time, either people come over here and they enjoy it, or a lot of the time people will come over here and, like I said, they'll cuss me out. And initially, like I said, I was cussing them back out. Some of y'all probably on some of them videos. If y'all look on like my third or fourth, that's probably like my third, fourth, and fifth video, I was posting people pictures and giving their ass the blues too. And some of them would come back and some of them would argue with me down in the comment section. And then, like I said, after that, I started realizing, hey, just let people share their opinions, because that's what this is. But then, like one of my friends was just saying, we all the way down the line of people being on YouTube for 10 years and still blocking people, unfollowing people, shutting off comments. So what thick skin are we growing if we done been doing this all this time and we still shutting people down based on their opinions about what we're showing? It's just kind of like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so you guys make sure if you see any purple hearts, make sure that you guys go show love to these channels. Okay, make sure that you show love to the channels. And when you get there to their channel, if you're gonna comment, or even if you weren't gonna leave a comment, leave a purple heart so they know where you came from, so that you guys can realize we're all from the same community and we can show each other love. Because sometimes I've seen, people go to other people's channel and they might comment, but that person is looking at you like, just any random person who came across their channel, and not realizing like, oh, you're the person I'm usually communicating with over on these channel or whatever. So we can realize that we're communicating with each other over here, and pour that love into each other on each other's channels and put purple hearts so that we know, oh, okay, you're from D's channel. That's cool. So now I rock with you and I know you rock with me. That kind of gives everybody support so that we can all push each other to, you know, a level of success. Like I said, it's not easy doing YouTube and, you know, being a smaller creator. We don't make, you know, we're not making money to pay your bills or anything. But, you know, if everybody can make an extra 25 cents off this motherfucker, let's do it. Why not? Let's all fucking do it. You know? Now, if you on here and you don't like me, don't you come dropping shit in my comments, okay? Don't fuck your green hearts. Don't you come putting shit in my comment section. You get your ass out of here, okay? I'm joking. But no, for real. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. But seriously. We are here to show each other love. So if you're going to go to somebody else's channel, drop a purple heart and let them know, hey, I'm from D's channel. I want to come over here and show you some love. I got a channel too. I like your vlog. Come rock with me too. Let's rock with each other. Simple as that. Let's show each other love and get each other's shit going, okay? Let me see. My friend Sonia C says you're not a bully, you're approachable. That's why they hit you up. Some of these commentators might have ate them up. And yes, I've definitely come across somebody else's channel. I can't remember her name, and I don't want to jack nothing up. If I come across her channel again, I'll definitely let you guys know. She mentioned that on. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly why she mentioned it too. And if it was you, put a blue heart so that they know to go to your channel. Okay. But on the video, she was saying something about, because now this is the great, I don't want to say that either because that might be doing too much. And then y'all be like, oh shit. Okay. So anyway, let me say that there was a video where Gina put, she was upset about something that somebody said about her. I don't remember what she said, or I think she said that the lady said something like, oh, you wore that outfit or something, but I feel like I could have, like, you know, like you look terrible or something, and I would have looked better in it or something along the lines of that. So she chose to take this lady's photo and turn it around to the camera and talk about the lady to her subscribers. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that. It wasn't that long ago, but, you know, a few months back. And so I've seen this, you know, this lady before, who she's speaking about, and she had, you know, her opinion that she was giving about the woman and saying whatever she felt like she wanted to say about the woman. Tay has done the same thing where she's pulled up somebody's photo, talked about the woman and said, I know she ain't saying nothing because A, B, and C. So at the end of the day, the lady whose video I was watching was talking about that specific situation where she had turned the camera around. And she was saying that she's only playing with that woman like that because that woman doesn't really have a platform to speak. And because she knows that if she were to respond to one of us, one of the reactors in that way, that we would eat her alive, you know? So that's what the lady in the video was saying. Like, oh, well, she wouldn't say that to such and such and such and such and Real Tea with D because she knows the response that she would get. And then she kind of pulled back from that statement and said, well, not D specifically, but I know the other ladies would have ate her up. And I didn't take that as like a slight or any disrespect because I would hope that that's what people notice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anything about how other people, you know, do their content, but I just respected the fact that she noticed that that's not my intent. And so she didn't throw me in that category, you know, not that we're not all in the same category because we're all doing the same thing. And like I said, I just want everybody's opinion to be respected for what their opinion is and not be mixed up. But I definitely did respect the fact that she said, okay, well, maybe not D because, you know, she ain't going to do all that. Because you're right. Some people definitely will eat her ass alive or eat all of them alive. But I try to be approachable and I try to be respectful because I'm just having a good time. And I'm not trying to be in no, you know, I'm not trying to be in no drama behind somebody else's business. So I've told every single one of that. I've told the only person I haven't spoke to or I haven't had any sort of like back and forth with is Lily. I've had conversation, you know, back and forth with Tay before. I've had a conversation or back and forth with Portia, Gina, Jen, and all of them. And their usual response is, okay, you're crazy, or just clarifying something that I said in the video. But I don't think that I've crossed the line that I've made them that uncomfortable because I feel like it would have been said by now. So I appreciate the fact that you guys understand that and you guys see that because I do not come on here trying to be a bully. And I know some of the things that I say and the way that I speak can be taken, especially if you're from California, then you get it. And I'm sure as Black people, you get it in general, but we have a certain way that we approach conversation. So I'm going to say, I'm going to call bitches, bitches. I'm going to call niggas, niggas. I'm going to say a lot of stuff that I don't mean in a negative way. That's just how we speak, you know? So that's just me. that's just me having fun and not me being disrespectful when I'm saying these bitches or these hoes, or it's just how we speak. And so sometimes that's why I try to pull back and clarify what I'm saying so that if anybody new is coming in here, they don't see or feel like they coming in here and the first thing they hear is me saying these bitches and they like, she's mean, she's nasty, she's rude. Because that's not my intent. I'm just talking. So thank you for noticing that, because that's never the job over here. Our job is just to to spit the shit out and be done with it. Get it out of my brain so I can leave it alone. Let me see. Let me scroll down and get to the more recent ones so that I'm not too far behind. Okay, so my friend Babushi says there was 400 to 500 comments dragging her. So apparently within that situation, there's a lot of people, and that happened to me too, as far as when Miss Beyonce came and visited the live stream, there was a lot of people coming in that were extremely negative, and I'm assuming they're her supporters because, I mean, of course, but there were a lot of people coming in and jumping in, assuming that my channel was about something that it wasn't about. So when they were coming over to defend their favorite creator, their assumption was that I was on here saying or doing or being purposely rude, mean, and nasty. But I think a lot of those people that were coming to drag me or say whatever they were saying never watched the content, because if you watch the content, you would know that's not the angle I was taking. So the subscribers, like my friend Boo Bougie is saying, will come over there and they will try to flood your comments with trying to tell you who you are, trying to show you that your character is tainted, all while proving they fucking character is tainted, honestly, because you're not finna tell me nothing about sucking nobody's daddy's dick, and you're not finna tell me your character is flawed. Honey, you flawed, because why are you even talking like that, okay? I know I'm over here toe up, but what the hell is your problem? But that's just how this whole, hold on, sorry, y'all. That's just how this internet thing works. And, my friend Babuji has tough skin, so she get on there and she speaks her piece, and whoever says whatever they say, respectfully, she says what she has to say. But at the end of the day, coming and flooding people's comments because you agree with some bullshit don't make no sense either. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all come. All you bitches is wrong. All 500 of you motherfuckers is dead wrong, okay? I wouldn't give a fuck. And that's what people get misconstrued too, is because that's what was happening initially on my channel, is that I was giving respectful, funny opinions about the content creators. But then these regular bitches thought they was finna come to my channel and talk to me crazy, and they thought I was about to fun and funny and make a video about them that was laughable. But I was dragging these bitches, because you're not gonna come and disrespect me as a regular person and then think I'm not coming back for you. The job I'm doing here is to respect the women that I chose to make a channel about. When you come and you're disrespectful to me, you can't choose my response. My response is not gonna be like my response is to Gina, because I'm giving Gina respect because I watch her and I think she's entertaining. I don't know you. Now, can you come share your opinion? Yeah, but watch your fucking mouth too. And if you don't, then this is how we're going to end up where we are. That's how we ended up with these people on the channel and stuff. But then, like I said, you grow thicker skin, but then sometimes it gets to a point where there's too much going on. And after I had started making those videos and stuff, dragging the people who were coming to drag me, because I was like, you know what, forget it. It didn't happen again until that situation where she joined the live stream, and then all of her subscribers came. And when those people came, they came with some sort of animosity, assuming that something was happening that wasn't happening. So they thought they were giving like extra pressure and just bullying a situation that wasn't necessary or worth even trying to bully somebody for. And we kept fucking going. We did 2 more hours of the live stream after that, because I don't give a fuck about what these people think as far as my opinion. I'm sharing my opinion. You share your opinion. This is what this is for. Now let's move the fuck on. Either keep watching or don't. I don't care. It doesn't really matter whether you like what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, say what you have to say and say it in a manner that I can say something to you with respect as well. Otherwise, I'm coming how you're coming. Unless, like I said, you're Gina or something. Now, what definitely is also true is one of these ladies can come on here and they can be as heated as they want to be. I wouldn't care if Gina, Lily, Tay, any of those women, I wouldn't care if any of them came on here and said, look, bitch, you talk too much and you running your mouth about me and you telling my business. Respectfully, you probably feel that way because I've overspoken. And fair enough, I'm grown enough to know that shit. So when you come and you share your opinion with me, if it's not the nicest opinion and you ain't smiling and thinking I'm funny, I have to respect that because this is what I chose. But if you're the average regular person coming and disrespecting me, I'm not going to allow you to come calling me bitches. I'm not going to allow you to come being disrespectful, telling me I've been having my dad's dick in my mouth and all this stuff, because that's specifically what one person kept telling me. Like, she wanted me to have my dad's dick in my mouth so bad that it was kind of disturbing, that I'm like, hey, how the fuck did you grow up? Because why do you keep taking it there? That's fucking weird. And she told me that shit for like 3 months until I decided to be like, bitch, I'm tired of talking to you. Okay, what the fuck are we talking about? Anyway, so yeah, it's like 400 or 500 people coming to tell you something about your character while also not realizing their character is flawed is silly to me. I'm always gonna look myself in the mirror. I'm gonna say Gina and them crazy because I know I'm fucking crazy. That's why. I know this show crazy because I'm there. I'm right there with you, motherfucker. I'm knocking on the door crazy. That's why I see that shit so well. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm any better while I'm cussing a bitch out or talking crazy about somebody. But these people will come 500 fucking comments deep trying to tell you something about yourself, all while not fucking seeing they flawed too. Why the fuck are you here if you not flawed? Honey, you telling me why am I sharing my opinion all while sharing your fucking opinion on my platform? It doesn't make any sense. So it just gets to the point where some people are so adamant about protecting their favorite YouTubers that they're not realizing they making themselves look a little fucking crazy too. They making themselves a little fucking crazy too. My friend Sweet Life says, I'm convinced that was Gina signed into Tina's account. And how when Miss Tina Red came in here fussing at us, I definitely was given either Gina sitting there with her or this is Gina we're talking to, because Miss Tina Red, Gina's sister, definitely came in here giving us the blues one day too. And not necessarily, she was telling me what she thought about what I was saying, but her and one of my other friends was getting at it in the comment section about something that, an opinion that she had. But yes, I'm like, I definitely think that either Gina was sitting there with her or she had her finger on the trigger typing some of that shit herself, okay? Let me see. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like the comments and stuff, it happens, and sometimes you get to the point where you like, all right, I get it. This is part of the, you know, the gist of what we're doing. But 400 to 500 comments of bullshit is a lot. And that's a whole lot of people with a whole lot of time, is what I'm saying. It's unnecessary. Okay, so yeah, my friend Jennifer Chasen says it was that blog, and it was an older lady. Yeah, so it was an older woman, and she was like kind of dragging the lady about what the lady looked like because the lady had shared an opinion about something that she wore under the comments. And it's like, she's not a YouTuber. She's somebody that supports your channel and watches your channel and doesn't agree with everything you do. And the first thing you do, instead of either just, you know, like whatever and dismissing her comment or clicking on it and seeing who she was and being like, oh, okay, well, that's why you said it, and having that opinion for yourself, the first thing you did was share that woman's photo to people, and she's not a YouTuber. But then people will spin the block and tell me I'm wrong about sharing my opinion. I'm sharing my opinion about people who are sharing their lives. All while we're watching people who share their lives share their opinion about people who are not sharing their lives. But I'm wrong? Get the fuck out of my comment section. That's what I be wanting to say. If you don't get your stupid ass out of my comments until you realize what you're saying and then come back with some fucking sense. And I done said that shit to people too. Like, bitch, get it together and then come back. The fuck, when you realize what you said, then you bring your ass back to these comments and then you fucking realize you didn't make no damn sense, okay? Then we can meet in the middle when we both realize we're crazy and we can move forward that way. That's it. I had somebody tell me on my last video, not the last video, I think it was the video before that, that she didn't like the channel. And she said, you know what, you talk too much, you overshare your opinion. I said, you know what, how about you go watch another video and you'll see either that that's what you really on or that you're misconstruing the situation. Baby girl went, watched the video, came back and said, I actually love this channel. This ain't what I thought. She said, I've actually watched 3 or 4 of your videos now and I plan on finishing, because that ain't what this is. They're thinking I'm mean and malicious all while we're watching the mean and malicious people. We're watching the fucking people who are mean. We're watching the people who are malicious. We're watching the people who are mistreating people. Us as reactors are just reacting. Now, I can't say I have seen, I'm not talking about these ladies that I make videos about specifically, but I watch reaction channels and I watch reaction channels about, you know, reality shows and all kind of stuff. There are people with some really vicious opinions that are not afraid to drop them. And when I sit here and I say, oh, I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to say that, they don't got none of them filters. They dropping every bomb they can think of on their asses. So at the end of the day, we got to let people be them all while really seeing them. I can't let you be you, but then put you on a pedestal that you're not really giving me. I'm watching you mistreat people and talk about your subscribers and show videos and pictures of your subscribers, but I'm putting you on a pedestal of better than somebody. No, my fucking coworker would do that. That's some shit I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck am I acting like you any better than me for when you just did the shit I did? I'll show these motherfuckers pictures and drug them too. And you doing it too, you ain't no better than me. So hell, this is how we all end up on YouTube. Let me see. My friend Just Me says Reacts with Z channel is back. She posted a video about how Beyonce and 2 other people reported her channel. So other people reported the channels as well. So that's what happened too, is that some people are helping. And I get that if you're a supporter and you want to help your favorite creator, you want to help them and you feel like you're doing the right thing by helping them, then that's fine. But make sure that they're right while you're helping them is the only thing. Make sure that they're across the board 100% correct before you go help and strike somebody's channel or, take money out of somebody's pocket or put them in a situation. Make sure that person is all the way right. And those are values and morals that you want to ride for. And if you don't want to ride for that shit, don't go barking up nobody's comments because it makes it look like you for all that bullshit. And that's just what it is. That's why I choose to always say I love Gina and I love all the ladies and Lily and all of them. But I say what I say because I don't ever want anybody to be so convinced that I'm such a loyal subscriber and follower that I would never share my opinion. That's not true. I watch all this shit, but I have an opinion about some of it. And I feel like some of the subscribers that they have, the 400 to 500 people specifically that my friend is speaking of, are so stuck up some of these people's asses that they can lick shit off the ground and they will be like, damn, I wonder what shit actually tastes like. Fucking for real though. Like literally, I really think that some of these people, if she put shit in a bottle and said, rub it on your fucking tongue every morning, I think some of them would do it because they're so fucking blind to reality that they don't give a fuck about your morals or your values. They're so stuck up some of these people's asses that they're riding for the bullshit. And that's just it. That's just what it is. And so it's good to see that some of the people are getting their channels back. I don't know. I've never seen that. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. I've never seen that person's channel before. I have heard about the channel specifically because of the situation that's happening. But I've never come across that person's channel before. So my friend is saying they're back. I don't know, what's going on over there. If you guys want to go check it out, definitely go check it out. But it's good to see, people are getting back to where they were, because like I said, putting people in a position just to say you did it and just to shut them up is not really fair. It's just crazy. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me see. Some of you guys are asking for the channel. My friend, Just Me 5303 says, I just typed it in. It's there. So if you guys are looking for it, I think she typed it in the chat. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll down. And I know we've been on here for 3 hours already, talking my ass off. So I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of these comments and then we're gonna wrap it up, because this is already, I done lied at the beginning and said we wasn't doing this, and then I said we were doing it, and y'all should have believed that we were doing it, because we always fucking do it, okay? Let me see. New Chelsea, praise dance. Somebody, my friend Sweet Life says, I knew Chelsea did a praise dance with Z, was gone. She was on her neck. I've been hearing a lot of stuff going on with Chelsea too. As far as, I don't know, like breaking up and just different stuff like that. But I don't watch too many of the ladies, so I only hear certain things, certain times. So I don't know what's real and what's not. Let me see. My friend Mo Thomas 3000 says the name is Real Tea with D main channel. The backup channel is Real Tea with D TV. Thank you for clarifying that. So yeah, if anybody had any confusion of the channels, this channel that we're on right now is Real Tea with D, and the other channel is Real Tea with D TV. So if you ever come across a video that is mine, and there's no commentary, and it's just mostly like music and clips and stuff like that, that's most likely the backup channel. And then the channel where you hear me run my fucking mouth for 3 hours is going to be the main channel, which is this one. So thank you for clarifying that, my friend Mo Thomas. I appreciate that. Let me see. Let me scroll. That's funny. My friend Chocolate Kisses, see, that's what I was saying earlier, is we be starting and I say we ain't gonna do it, and then we be doing it. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, I went to the grocery store and I came back and y'all still going live. I love it. That's funny as hell. She like, look, I did my whole grocery list and y'all asses is still on here talking. That's hilarious. I told y'all I talk too damn much, and I don't know how we do this. I'm saying we. I don't know how the fuck I be just my friend Chocolate Kisses is like, we, bitch, I was at the grocery store. She like, we wasn't doing shit. You was on here running your fucking mouth, bitch. I went and got groceries. That's funny as hell. Let me see. My friend Dimple Status said that woman who comment is on the screen. That woman who commented on the screen deserves to get dust as attention. Honestly, I don't know why anyone took time to drag her. Let me see. That woman who comment on the, I think she's saying the woman whose comment is on the screen deserves to get dust as attention. Honestly, I don't know why anyone took time to drag her. Okay, so this is somebody come in to respond to the topic we were just speaking on, as far as my last friend that we were just speaking to. So I mean, you guys are more than welcome to chit chat and get to the bottom of that. But I'm not here to argue for somebody else or defend anybody else. So if that person is willing to respond or defend themselves, then I suppose y'all gonna have at it and we gonna see it. Right? But for me, it's not for me to chime in. I can't say who should be paid attention to and who shouldn't be paid attention to, because I'm paying attention to hella bitches that it don't fucking make no sense for me to pay attention to. Gina and them, yeah, I don't gotta pay them no attention, but here the fuck I am. Okay, so I'm just like, it's not for me to say who should be paid attention to and who's not. I feel like everybody should be paid attention to, and if you're giving us something to pay attention to. Let me see. My friend Sweet Life says, I went to the store, took my dog to the park, got my DoorDash. Shout out to Gina's kids. That's funny. And now eating. That's hilarious. She's like, I done did it all today. I done had a full damn Wednesday, and y'all still in here fucking talking. Let me see. And see, look, my friend It's Just Tay said, I'm back, y'all. Had to wrap up my work. I told y'all people be leaving and coming back. We still be talking. And I always think that's funny that they be like, damn, you still on here? Like, child, look, I am. We 3 hours and 20 minutes. I'm trying not to make it to 4 hours. I promise. We going to be out of here before 3 hours and 30 minutes. That means we got 10 more minutes of me running my damn mouth. Let me see. It's a thin line. I agree with your point of view. That's from my friend Lady T-Bug. Thank you if you're talking to me. And if not, sorry, because my friend Lady T-Bug is like, actually, I'm not fucking talking to you. I don't know, but if you are, I appreciate that. Let me scroll down so I can get to the newer comments. And I'm so sorry. I know I usually read all the comments, but I had so much shit to say about this topic today that I got so lost in the sauce with what I was saying that I never got a chance to read them. And then my friend started telling me, please don't read every comment because you are going to be on here talking forever. So I appreciate that, because if y'all don't check me, who gonna check me, boo? I'm like, who the fuck is gonna stop the madness if nobody comes in here and stops me? Okay, let me see. Okay, so look, my friend Ebony at the beginning of the chat said, I got 2.5 more hours of work and you finna talk me right up off the clock. And baby said, I'm up and on my way home. She said, I'm almost home. There you go, friend. We done got you right up off that clock. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cut the check. She's like, thank you, D. Okay. That's hilarious. That's funny as shit. My friend Anima says, my metas went off. She's like, my shit stopped working, y'all. Okay, look, I'm like, I promised y'all that we weren't gonna do this, and I don't know how every time we end up doing this, but it's because I be so lost in the sauce talking to y'all that I never end up getting off, and I be sitting here looking at the timer like, okay, it's already been 1.5 hours. All right, it's already been 2 hours. You're gonna have to wrap it up, but then I be having more shit to say. It happens every time. It happens every single time. I don't know how, but here we are. My friend Rich Gang 759 says, I love your content and I agree 1,000,000 times over. For the ass licking viewers that want call them out on their ish. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you for saying that, because it's just like, why not be honest? Why we just can't be honest? We are grown. We know what the truth is. And if we acting like we don't, it's because we just don't want to see it. And we lying to ourselves. Why do that? Why are we lying to ourselves? Let's be realistic so we can be great in life. Fuck, we're going to be sitting here lying ourselves into a fucking mistake. Because that's all the fuck that's happening. We lying our way right on top of a wrong dick. That's it. Literally, we done lied our way to ride some off-brand dick for an off-brand reason for an off-brand nigga. That's all we doing. That's all the fuck that keeps happening, okay? Let me see. My friend Ebony said, it's cool. We like it. That's funny. That's funny. Thank you, friend. She's like, it's all right. We crazy too, okay? And I know some of y'all got to be crazy because ain't no damn way y'all sitting here listening to me talking this damn long and y'all ain't crazy. That's why we friends, okay? My friend Robin A says, well, since I was late to the party, I'm going to run it back from the top. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. we done said so much shit in this live stream for this 3 hours and 30 minutes. I couldn't even tell you where to start. But if you start from the top, you're gonna get it all because it was some shit said. It was some shit said. And I'm sure in the chat, it's a whole bunch of other shit being said because I didn't respond to everything because there was a lot of comments. And my friends kept on telling me, keep going, D, because if you read them, you're gonna be late. So I'm sure because I'm gonna go back and read the comments. I'm probably gonna have a lot of shit to come back in and chime in. And we'll probably do another live stream just based on some of the shit that I read in the chat because I haven't read it. So it's definitely it's been a conversation for sure today. And I appreciate you for caring to run it back. Let me see, my friend Black Lives Count says a few blogs ago, the way she talked to her son and told him to find his own damn way home. Child, I'm like, that was interesting. Now, like I said, I tried not to chime in on the parenting and the topic with the children and stuff like that, but I did find that funny. I definitely was like, the boy got to make his own damn way home. Now, goddamn, like, golly. I'm like, geez, Louise, honey. Goodness gracious. But like I said, I try not to even touch on that, but I definitely got a little kiki out that situation because what? My friend Diva Wynn says, this is making my day. Thank you, because y'all making my day. When I say y'all be cracking me up, my ass be over here cracking up just based on the shit y'all saying. And then my responses, I'm like, this is exactly why we be on here so long, because y'all crazy, I'm crazy, and this is why we all friends, because we be having a great time. Okay, let me see. My friend ABK is in the building. Hey, friend, I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go over to ABK's channel and make sure y'all show her some love. Okay, all my friends that are in here with a YouTube channel, make sure you drop green hearts. If you are in here right now, make sure you go over to my friend ABK's channel, show some love, and make sure you watch the content. When I say clean, quality, cracking, living life, she's there. All those things. Everything we like watching from the other ladies, you're going to find them on these people's channels. If you like authentic content, you're going to find that in these people's channels. And I'm talking about the people who are in this chat leaving their their green hearts. You're going to find authenticity. You're going to find high class. You're going to find, the finer things. You're going to find the traveling. You're going to find all of that with the people who are on here dropping their green hearts, because they all have different content and they're all coming from a different angle. So there's something for everybody to love. So you guys make sure you guys are going and checking out those channels, because Gina and Lily and Tay and all them, they can't drop all damn day. So we have dry spots sometimes where we don't have something to watch. So why not check out somebody else and show them some love and see if you fall in love with their content as well. And that is my friend ABK is in the building. Thank you so much for following through. I appreciate you. And you already know, we've been rocking with you heavy since the beginning of time. We've been rocking with my friend ABK heavy since the beginning of time. Let me see. And a lot of y'all definitely have been rocking with me, and I've been rocking with y'all since the beginning of time. That's why when I get on here, I be talking so much, because I get excited to talk to y'all, seeing y'all come back. It makes me like ecstatic, and I can't get to the point where I'm calming down enough to want to get off. So I be on here over talking, because then I'm like, oh shit, she showed up. Oh shit, my girl showed up. Oh shit, another friend showed up. So then I'll be over here just on the phone. I mean, on the damn computer all day. Okay, child. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Talking for 3 hours and energy still fire. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. She said, is this with or without coffee? Baby, this is just my ass, okay? This is just pure insanity. This is just me all day, every day. So that's why I be having to come on here, because if I'm not talking to y'all, I'm running his ears ragged, okay? My husband be over here like, please do a live stream. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. But yeah, this is just me all day, every day. I'm a pretty busybody kind of person. So that's why I said the content that I watch got to be pretty busy too, because of the way I am. You're going to have to be all over the place to keep me entertained. So thank you for saying that. And thank you for enjoying your time here, because I enjoy y'all. So to let me know that y'all are enjoying me makes me enjoy it so much more. And this is how we keep rocking. Even if I'm gone for a long time, I have to come back, because we always have so much fun. I can never just stay gone. Even though I have other shit going on and I might be gone for 2-3 months sometimes, I always have to make my way back, because this is so much fun coming on here chatting with y'all. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy it as well. Let me see. My friend Free 6796 said Gina's tolerance is low with kids but high with them young niggas. I'm like, that is funny, friend. My friend said tolerance high with low with the kids but high with the YNs, child. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so I see a lot of purple. Thank you guys so much for dropping the purple hearts. And when you guys go to each other's channels, make sure you drop purple hearts in each other's channels too, so you know that you guys are coming from here to support each other. Let me see. My friend ABK says, thank you. No, thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Let me see. I'm going to scroll down and try to finish off these comments. Look, my friend says, this is how y'all know I'm crazy, because I was wondering if anybody was going to catch that. And my friend Best Streaming, I think that's what that says. My friend Best Streaming says, is that Duke Dennis in the thumbnail? What my nephew do now? I'm like, that definitely is Duke Dennis in the thumbnail, but he don't have shit to do with this. I just couldn't find a picture of her actual nigga. And if I did, I wasn't going to post it because I didn't want him coming after me. So I just used Duke Dennis because she loves to speak on Duke Dennis and talk about how much she wants to give him the draws. So I thought it was funny to use his photo for the thumbnail. But yes, that is Duke Dennis, and that's not her boyfriend. I was just being silly throwing him up there. But that's funny because I was wondering if anybody was going to notice that. That's hilarious. My friend Boo Bougie says, okay, I'm back. I had to check out Reacts with Z. So yeah, you guys go run up all them people's, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling anybody, please don't misconstrue what I'm saying as asking anybody to choose the side. I'm not saying, choose these people over the content creator, choose this content creator over the people. I'm not saying any of that. Everybody is welcome to, support who they want to support and be, and like who they want to like. I'm just saying that you don't have to not like one because you like the other. So just because you are, a real supporter of Beyonce doesn't mean that you can't be a supporter of the reactors as well. Just because you're a supporter of Gina doesn't mean you can't be a supporter of the reaction channels as well. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm like telling you, oh, this person's channel is back up, so instead of watching them if they come back or the next time they post, watch them instead, because that's not my point. My point is just we can spread the love even, and you never know who you'll enjoy and who you won't. And I don't know why people do or don't enjoy the people that they do or don't enjoy, but if you go, try new things, you might enjoy those as well. So that's just always my point. But yeah, I would say go check out everybody's channel, anybody's channel, whether it's a reaction channel, whether it's, I ain't in no competition with nobody. There's plenty of other people who do reactions to Gina and Lily and Tay and all the people that I do reactions to as well. And that's kind of how I ended up starting my channel, because I was watching theirs and I was like, damn, they're saying things, but I think they're not seeing some of the things that I'm seeing, or they're just not touching on those topics. So what if I just touched on the topic and see if people had something to say about it? So that's kind of how I grew my audience, is by having an opinion about the same thing, but kind of having a different opinion about the same thing. So that doesn't mean, oh, now because you're watching my reaction channel, don't go watch that person's reaction channel. Hell no. Go watch their reaction channel too, because we both probably saying the same topic, but we're expressing two different opinions on it. So you might enjoy their take on it, and you might enjoy my take on it, or you might enjoy one more than the other, or you might not enjoy either take. But at the end of the day, if you give yourself a little time to open up to other people, sometimes you'll realize we're overwhelmingly supporting some of these content creators that don't give a fuck about us, when there's other people who we can support and they can support us as well. And we can build our own community that way. And that's the easiest way to go. Find your audience and love one who's loving on you, and be authentic, and don't try to force people into submission just because you want a certain look about yourself. And I think that's with the reaction channels. I think that's how a lot of reaction channels end up being successful, is because you're just sharing your true opinion. And there's a lot of people who want to say the things that you're saying and don't want to comment under the video. So they'd rather listen to somebody talk about it, or see if somebody is going to express those same views and opinions. So that's just that. Like I said, support everybody. I'm not telling nobody not to do nothing. My friend Boo Bougie definitely is subscribing to you guys' content, so make sure you guys are subscribing to hers as well. My friend Diva Wynn says she is not Beyonce. That's hilarious. Says Beyonce who, child? My friend Rich Gang says that part. And my friend Bonnie Boop says thumbs up. Please make sure you guys thumbs up the live. And I hope you guys have been enjoying today's live stream, because I definitely enjoyed all of y'all. I enjoyed every single one of y'all, people who chimed in. If you were just in here listening, I appreciate y'all. The people who left and went to the grocery store, went to work, came back, I definitely appreciate y'all for coming back, because y'all didn't have to come back. And for the fact that y'all cared that I was even still fucking talking 3 hours later, y'all know I love y'all for that. Let me see. Yes. So like I said, if you have a channel and you missed all the green hearts, just scroll back through the live stream so you can see the green hearts, and then you guys subscribe to each other. So yes, a lot of you guys are saying thank you to each other for subscribing and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the live stream today. And my other topics that I had, baby, I guess we'll touch on them next time because we never got there. That's what I said. If y'all start talking and y'all don't want to talk about, if you're new here and I start talking about something as far as the topic that I had scheduled for the live stream, and that's not what we on, and that's not entertaining, and that's not what's keeping the live stream going and interesting, change the subject. Tell me to talk about something else or bring up something so that we can talk about what you want to talk about, because that's what keeps the conversation going. Like earlier, I was trying to talk about something and y'all kept on talking about what y'all wanted to talk about. So I'm like, well, hell, what we keep trying to talk about what I'm talking about for? I might as well change the subject because my friends want to talk about this. So don't ever be afraid to come in here and say, well, what you think about this? Or can we talk about this? Because, yeah, we're going to talk about it as long as everybody want to talk, child. Okay? Let me see. My friend said, let me see. My friend Rich Gang says, we need a TV show, D. Baby, if I ever had a TV show, I'm inviting everybody there because we all finna cut up, okay? We all finna get in there, cut in the fuck up. Literally, that is, okay, I don't know if anybody, I didn't see, look, I be all over the damn place. My point for the last video was to tell you guys, if you guys ever wanted to come on and join the live stream so you can share your opinions, email me at realtwd@gmail.com so that you guys can join the live stream. I can send you the link, and then that way when I start the live stream, I can add you onto the live stream so you can come on and you can actually speak with your words, and we can all hear you talk, and we can kind of go back and forth with a conversation instead of always having to chime in the chat. So that was that's my goal. Obviously, you know, and I'm not forcing nobody into nothing. If you guys aren't comfortable, obviously you don't have to do it. But if you're comfortable and you want to come on here and be live and chit chat so we can really, really talk, then definitely hit me up in my my email so I can send you the link. So that way you can come on the live stream the next time and we can chit chat too, so that everybody can hear your opinion or hear what you have to say, and then they can respond and, you know, respond to the opinions of the people and not always respond to my opinion. My friend ABK says, I didn't get the notification until just a few minutes ago. I don't know why YouTube does that. And then sometimes, like I said, people will come in after and say they didn't get the notification at all. So I'm like, I don't know why YouTube be hit and miss with the notifications, but I appreciate y'all for coming, even whenever you do see it. Whenever you do get the notification, or if you come across it late, I thank you guys and appreciate you guys for coming in at any point and listening, chiming in, viewing, commenting, and all those things, because like I said, that's the reason that keeps me going and keeps me wanting to come back and talk to you guys. My friend Helen Hicks. Hey, Helen, I appreciate you for being here. Says, thanks for the live, D. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's see. Let me see. And thank you guys for subscribing to each other too. I see you guys going back and forth, telling you guys that you guys are subscribing and showing love. So I appreciate you guys for showing love to each other as well. So yeah. So the other topics that I have, I'll save for the next live stream. And if we get to them, we get to them. If we don't, we'll be on to the next crazy shit they got going on the internet. Okay. So thank y'all. And I appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day, because y'all got about 2 goddamn hours until it's bedtime, because I done talked everybody to bed. Okay. So everybody enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you guys had a beautiful New Year's, a beautiful Christmas, a beautiful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate any of those holidays, if you don't, fuck them, child. But at the end of the day, hopefully you guys are having, you know, a beautiful experience within the new year so far. It's only been about 6 or 7 days, but we're going to run it up and we're going to try to support each other and make this a beautiful year, at least, you know, on this platform for YouTube for all of us, so that we can all get where we're going. So I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. And I will see y'all on the next video or live stream. I am working on a video too. I promise y'all, I've been working on the video for like 2 months. The 2 months that I've been gone, I've been working on a video. But like I said, I have so much other shit I'm doing. I get to the video, I start working on the video, and then I end up back to what I was doing. So I'm like bits and pieces. So the video is coming together, but it's taking so damn long. That's how I ended up just doing a live stream instead. Because I'm like, if I try to put the video together and drop the video, I'm not coming back for another 2 months. So I might as well at least do a live stream so that I can come back and communicate with everybody. So hopefully y'all ain't gonna kill me for that. But I'm like, I've been trying with the video, but like I said, if I don't get videos out as often as I was, I'm always coming back for these live streams so that we could chat, because I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging now. I ain't gonna leave my friends. My friends ain't left me, so I ain't leaving my friends. At the end of the day, I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me, and that's how we're going to do this. Like I said, we all getting these channels up in 2026. We're all pushing our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're all pushing ourselves to monetization. We're all pushing ourselves to success and support. So hopefully everybody is in here willing to do that for each other and with each other, and we'll all see some sort of growth in the new year. And if you're new, I mean, not new, but if you don't have a YouTube channel, consider starting one. Whether you like to knit, whether you like to drink, whether you like to, whatever you want to do, consider starting one. Because as you can see, you start one, you come over here, you put green hearts in the chat, you're going to get some subscribers. We love it here. We love showing each other love. So why not? Try to do something new for the new year, change it up a bit and enjoy it. So thank you guys. If I say one more thing, I'm going to slap my own damn self. So thank y'all so much. And I will see y'all on the next video. Look, my friend said, okay, get out before spring. So get the fuck off of here. Shut your ass up. She's like, if you keep fucking talking, we never getting off of here. Okay, Sonya, I'm out. I see it. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye, y'all.